So we're going to go live here, and I'm going to go on the radio.
Okay.
I'm going to record first. Start recording. We're recording. So we're live.
Awesome.
You do the intro.
Go to intro.
Yeah, I do the intro.
Hello, guys. What's everybody up to this week?
What are they listening to? What are they listening to?
WhistlingRadio.com.
No, you're listening to Whistling Radio.
Whistling
Come on.
Radio.
I'm trying to get you to be able to do this.
I know.
All right, guys. She's gonna be, kind of shy again. We're gonna make it where she's not.
Oh yeah,
right
that
now.
helps a lot.
Bam.
That's great.
There it is. Look, I'm on one.
Yeah, but you're used to it. You don't care.
I can't wait to get a better cam. Once we get a better cam, it'll be better. Then it won't be all jittery. We'll get one cam. I'll mount it up there and be done. So we might have to talk loud because these mics might not be going through. So if you guys can hear us, please tell us. Nicole, if you can hear us, please type in that chat that you can hear us. I'm not totally sure if the mics are working right because it's not going through the right thing for me. It should be because I'm using the mics on these now. And I'm using these mics. And I got to turn her mic up.
Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Yep, Nicole can hear us.
Okay,
That's
so
great.
everyone can hear us, so it doesn't matter. I'll worry about the other part later. Like always, we got chat on YouTube and No Flocks, and we got it on Whistling Radio's Facebook page. She's still typing away. I don't know what she's doing.
Someone asked for the link.
Oh.
Kenny did, so I'm trying to...
Well, go ahead and give the link. The things that we got to talk about today, I got a few topics I want to hit today, but it's if we get to them today. I'm going to be cleaning a graphics card. As I do this, I got a multitask. What's up? You know, you should have done all that before this, right? If people are watching us and listening to us.
Yeah, that's right. So, what do you guys want to talk about this week? What should we hit?
We already should know.
Yes, I know.
You already should know.
I should have did my homework. I know. I'm bad.
So I think the main topic this week should be rescues because a lot of people are rescuing stuff, and I'm starting to see stuff on rescues that I don't agree with. So
yeah, let's
that's
do
one
that.
topic I want to talk about.
Yeah, especially I forgot what her name is, but she was trying to adopt a green wing.
Yeah, I might have to talk louder.
I said.
Yeah, because these mics are the ones might be picking us up.
Okay. I said I forgot her name, but she's at No Flocks, and she's trying to adopt a green wing. And the rescue's kind of being asses about it.
Act like you're yelling at me over nothing.
What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. Talk louder so they can hear us for sure.
Okay.
But there's someone on there that wants. I'm trying to tell you, this mic, you want to talk into it, okay?
Oh, yeah, like that?
But no, you want to talk into it. But I'm trying to tell you that the YouTube and the other videos, live feeds, are going off the mics and the cameras because I couldn't get the mics to link.
Okay.
So we got to talk loud so them mics get us too, so they hear us.
All right.
So you got to do it all because we got listeners on the radio show. We already got 16. And the actual live radio worldwide. Then we got the Facebook pages and stuff. Okay?
Yep.
So we got to talk loud enough, but we got to use the mics too. The mics actually pick you up if you're back here. The mics pick you up just fine.
Okay, it's those.
It's those. That's why I say talk a little bit louder. But what I want to talk about today is there's a person on No Flocks that posted a picture of a green wing macaw, and it's plucked all to get out. And I guess the rescues had it since, I don't know, like August of last year.
Really? That long?
Something like that. It was a long time. And they said it was only fed peanuts and it wasn't cared for, stuff like that. And they want to adopt it. And I put on there, well, talk to them because a true rescue wants to adopt the bird more than they do want to make money. They want to find the bird a good home. And they talk to them and they won't budge on the price. Now, here's my problem with that. If it's a true rescue, money shouldn't be an issue, especially if the bird hasn't been adopted out and it's being aggressive there. They say it gets moody and mood swings. Well, what bird doesn't get mood swings, first off?
Yeah.
And second, if that bird's found somebody and that's a perfect fit and there's someone that wants to give that bird a home, lower that damn price and let's adopt that bird out. I mean, or if that person's willing to pay that price, adopt the damn bird out. They're like, oh, it's not ready for a home. Now, I can understand if it's sick. If it's sick and it has something that could be caught by another bird, I totally agree. But then it shouldn't be in the rescue in the general population anyway. So I don't agree with this rescue. It's a rescue/pet store. That's probably the issue anyway, because it is a pet store also. And they probably got the bird for free, and they're looking to make $1, which is fine.
They said they're talking to the owners. The owner said it has violent outbursts or something. That's why I can't leave.
What bird doesn't have a violent outburst every once in a while? What bird doesn't have a bad day? That's what I'm trying to say is if you're adopting an animal, if you're a rescue, and you're adopting an animal, and you have someone that wants to give that animal a home and is qualified to meet the needs, adopt the damn bird out, adopt the dog out, adopt whatever it is out. Because guess what? That person might know more than you do about the bird anyway. It's just the way it is, and I think this so-called rescue pet store needs to actually be talked to about this, because if the person knows what they're getting into, and that bird likes them and shows interest in that person, that might be the best thing for that bird. Don't get your ego in the way and say, well, I need to calm it down before it goes to you, because your ego might be the problem with the whole bird in the first place. So I don't agree with rescues like that. And if I ran a rescue and I had a bird that was in there for, if I had a bird that was super, super calm, super lovable to every single person and stuff like that, I understand. Everyone's going to want to adopt it. Every single person is going to want to adopt it. But if I get a bird that's moody to some people and just loves some certain people, I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to say, hey, let's get you that home. I'm probably going to try to push that bird on that person, say, that bird chose you.
That's like what they did with Max.
Yeah, I mean, that bird chose you. It's never chose anybody else. I think that bird's a good fit for you, and see if that person's qualified. That's a good rescue. Now, I see rescues push budgies on, or parakeets, whatever you want to call them, on people and cockatiels on people, because they have so many of them, and that's not the right way to do it. If you push them on people, they're just not going to like it. So if a person comes in looking for a larger bird, and you're like, well, I got tons of parakeets, I'm going to push a parakeet on this person, they're going to bring that parakeet back anywhere. It's going to end up in a rescue. It's not what they were looking for in the first place. So I don't agree with certain rescues. I don't. And I thought the rescue we got Max from was going to do the same thing, because they're like, do you know what a cockatoo is?
Oh, I remember.
And I just looked at them like, do you know who I am? And they kind of got upset about it a little bit. They're like, well, look at this stuck-up guy. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm not just anybody either. I know what I'm talking about. And once I learned the rescue, I told them, I'm like, I'll adopt from you. You're a true rescue. You take care of your birds. That's why I told them. I looked right at them, told them this. And she goes, well, thank you. And we get along great now. It's just at the time, I wasn't going to give a person that says they're rescuing birds and then reselling them. And you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't agree with that at all. If you guys want to know what I'm doing, I am cleaning a graphics card. I don't know if my computer guy's on. I don't see him.
Rusty, no, he's not on right now.
And I'll show the other people. I'm cleaning a graphics card out so I could put it in a build and sell it to kids that want to play Fortnite. That's what I'm doing. So I got a multitask. So basically, I take rubbing alcohol and I clean out all the ports and all the other stuff in it and make sure it's nice and clean. But that's how I feel about rescues, and I'll tell a rescue to their face. Don't think I won't. I'm not one of them internet badasses where I'll say things one way and then change in person. I asked Laura. I told the rescue right to their face.
Oh my God! I was scared we weren't even gonna be able to get in the doors. I'm like, oh, I wanted to crawl under the table. I'm like, oh my God, we're not gonna be able to even see a bird today.
And it worked out, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, because they're trying to tell us that basically macaws are cockatoos are the devil. Hard. They're the devil. Like, you don't want a cockatoo.
And they were actually upset that I didn't adopt Baby.
Yeah.
They wanted me to take 2 cockatoos. At first they said, no, we're not going to give you any cockatoos. And then all of a sudden they turned around and said, no, we want you to adopt Baby. Oh, okay, now I'm on Whistling Radio. I was on the wrong way. Jared's Whistling Radio. Lisa, hi, how you doing? And she's already got you, though, I see. But I mean, if you're a true rescue the bird. Don't rescue your pocket. Now, I understand that there has to be an adoption fee, and I understand that the fees sometimes represent if the person can afford the bird. I understand that, and I understand that a rescue needs to have funds. I do understand that. But once a bird sits somewhere so long, they got to go through that adjusting period again. So what I say is, if that bird is upset at that place, and it's been August, it's not going to calm down. If it's going to calm down after 2 or 3 years, you're not going to rehome it. You're not.
And why are they saying that it can't leave because it gets hyper? Well, that's a bird. Do they not know that's a bird? Maybe he'd be better in a home environment where he'd be able to get adjusted.
Bird, I guarantee it. I never met the bird in my life. I never met it, and I guarantee all that bird is wanting is attention and love. That's it. That's all the bird's wanting. Attention and love, and once it gets it, it will calm down. And what's happening at that rescue is it's getting attention and love one day, and it's being ignored the next. What's up?
Rasty joined. Damn right, no cockatoos for you. They were terrible. They were like trying to tell me that they were the devil. They were gonna.
Oh, they told me when I went there, they were like, "You're not gonna get a cockatoo.
You don't want a cockatoo."
And I just looked at them like,
"Yeah, the most rehomed pet, they're most rehomed bird they are. We don't want to see you come back here with them." Like, I'm not going to bring them back.
Here, look, I'm doing a graphics card. I'm cleaning and doing a graphics card. Look how dirty that is. The camera's like, yeah, the camera.
Holy crap!
And they wondered why that didn't work. I mean, geez. A clean graphics card is a happy graphics card.
Like a busy beak is a happy beak.
Yes. This is going to need a bath. But that's what I'm doing. I'm multitasking.
In boxes, yeah, they can't have boxes. God forbid you give a bird a box.
Well, they didn't say that.
No, but he's joking around because when I first got Max, someone had told me. In fact, I remember who it was, but
boxes. They say this rescue actually said no. The more stuff in their cage, the better. Boxes, anything, rope, anything, you name it. This place did that. Now, I do agree with what they did, but then I think it's bad at the same time because I wanted to actually go back and adopt Baby eventually, or this bird called Stevie. He was I forget what kind of mix.
Harlequin?
No, Severe.
Severe?
No, he was a Harlequin.
Yeah, he was
a Harlequin. He was a Harlequin. I don't know how I get them mixed up. But he was a Harlequin macaw. And he liked me. And they even said that he didn't like very many people, but he liked me. And I wanted to adopt one of those. I was going to talk to Laura about it. But they gave it to a flight sanctuary. And I didn't get a chance to go back and get them 2 birds. Or one of the 2 birds. Which I guarantee they're happy. They're in a flight sanctuary and they get spoiled rotten and blah, blah, blah. But I wanted one of them birds. I was all excited to tell you the truth. I'll tell you now that I was going to get Baby. I wanted Baby. He was a plucker. Or he was a plucker. I forget if it was a male or female. And I was excited because it liked me. But Laura wanted Max, and I couldn't take that away from her. And I'm glad we got Max. Max loves me now. I don't let Max on me, though.
He's been pissy
because Max tends to get upset at other people sometimes, and I don't want Max bonding with me and getting upset at Laura for any reason. So I don't let Max on me. Like, he wants to be on me sometimes. That's Laura. He, wants to get on me. He's like, okay, you're here. I want to get on you and play. Max has never bit me, though. Never bit me, ever. She's ignoring me.
Oh, Kenny's asking if I was drinking vodka, and I'm like, no, I quit drinking years ago. Max is awesome. Thank you. We love him. No petting beyond the head. No, yeah, right. I pet Max from head to toe. He's been, diving into me, and I just, get both my hands in there, and he whoops his wings up, and I go under his wings, and...
Yeah. I'll say this. Every single time I pet him on the back and under the wings, he wants to have sex. He turns at me and goes, "Put the music on, baby." It's really weird. I don't know why he does that.
He loves it.
When I laugh is I tell her to record because Max actually lifts his foot up and starts scratching his head every time I do it. I'm like, yeah, the first thing on his mind is sex because he's lifting his foot and scratching his head too. And he like gets into it. He like just sits there like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, that's what they say when you pet the wings. You're right, Kenny, but it's not true. People, a lot of people make up what they want you to believe, and then it kind of is sad because then the people believe it, and then the birds miss out, and the owners miss out because you miss that bonding part. And that
I will say
fun
this:
part.
if the bird is trying to breed you and you do it when that happens, yes, that's like letting a dog hump your leg and finish. You know, but if it's just general, the bird is smart enough to know what play is and not play. Because if you look at birds when they play, they roll on their back, they wrestle. If you have two birds, you actually think they're fighting; they're actually playing.
Someone had some kayaks or
Kayaks.
They were doing that, and I think on Kenny's page on Badass Birds, they were just going to town. I'm like, oh, they're so darn cute.
Yeah, and people think that they're fighting. They're not. They're not fighting at all. And
yes, baby was a cockatoo. Baby, in fact, I'll put up a picture.
Yeah, it was an umbrella. Baby was an umbrella.
He was really sweet, and the kids could hold her.
Yeah,
or him.
The kids could hold him. They said that he wouldn't go back in the cage. I was putting him in and out of the cage all day because we were actually there each time we went for 5 to 7 hours.
I held Max the whole time like a baby.
So and once they seen how Max reacted to Laura, they didn't even show us any other birds. But I could go through and hold anything. That's how much I earned their trust. Is I went through and I could get in any cage I wanted. All they said was, if you get bit, it's on you. I didn't get bit the whole time there.
We had to sign a waiver too, didn't we? Was that was?
Yeah, we signed a waiver saying if we got bit, we weren't going to sue them. I'm like, whatever.
Well, how the hell can you just?
It was about their volunteer waiver.
Oh, okay.
Just their volunteers.
Yeah, I thought Andrew was going to get it the other night too. It was funny. Max
Andrew's been bit.
Yep. Andrew will go after him, like not meanly, but Andrew thinks he's invincible with Max. I'm like, don't, he's gonna get you.
He irritates Max and he teases Max. He's gonna get bit one time, and I'm just gonna laugh. Birds will tell you when they don't like something. Birds will sit there and say, stop this. And if you let your ego get to you and you're like, well, I'm the boss, then you're gonna get it. You're gonna get bit. And I don't know if she's ever put the video up, calming him down with my hand.
Oh, I gotta find that. It's actually on a live somewhere. I don't know which one it is, but it's up.
But when he goes off, I do something with my hand. I put my hand above him a little bit, and he'll calm down, and he'll. It takes a little bit, but he'll calm down, and he'll be like, "Okay, wait a second."
You're nuts, Kenny.
Okay, that looks beautiful now. Nice fan.
Mama birds push the baby birds under their wings, so it isn't always sexual. Really? I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's protection. That's why when Max opens up his wings when someone else is there, charges at people, too, that's an aggression trying to protect you.
Oh, he does that. Mm-hmm. He just did that today.
And if you watch the female conure, she does that too. When she charges in the cage, she'll open her wings.
Yes, she does.
And
so do you think Max would be a girl?
No.
Oh, okay.
But the other conure will put the other bird and push it on with That's what she does.
You got bit a couple days ago. Was it hard, Kenny, or just like a get your attention bite, or was it a good one?
I always tease Laura and say, "What's a bite feel like?"
Shut the hell up! I have two tats on each bicep. I can't show you on the camera. It's very, very. You can't very well see it anymore, but I know they're like matching. They're like little smiles to the bottom of their beak.
I can stay there.
Yeah, the pet store is like.
They're all faced.
Yeah, the pet store is like that here. You can hold and pet the birds, but they make sure they bite. Yeah, Mexican right there. Where do you live, Rusty? I think you told me before.
He lives in the world.
He lives in the world. Cut your finger? Yeah. It's not fun. It's probably not the last time either, Kenny. It'll happen again. It sucks, but.
I've never been bitten.
Actually, you can avoid. I avoid it a lot now. I just watch his beak and body language and the surrounding area language, and to remember that beak is like a third hand, and it's very powerful and sharp, and they grab on to help save themselves from falling, or if they get scared. And what are you doing?
What? I'm putting the fan back together.
Oh, okay.
I'm multitasking.
Yeah.
I can talk and put these back together. Like I told you, I am all about getting this done.
I should
I'm gonna have
check.
it sold tomorrow.
This is No Fox, I think we're in.
I got Dondi has joined. Dondi's on Whistling Radio.
Hi, Dondi.
I am a multitasker.
Multitasker. We're up to 81 people on Whistling Radio.
Sweet. I appreciate everyone going to there and subscribing or Whistling Radio the page. Or I have to get better at posting stuff, guys. It's just like literally I forgot that we had a show today. That's how busy I get. I had a pretty good sales day today on some graphics cards and some builds, and I got another sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm going to sell a motherboard. If it was right behind me, I'd have showed you guys. I thought about doing a PC radio show, see how that goes, but I'm not totally sure.
Dead air. We can't have dead air. What are we going to talk about?
I'm talking about rescues. What do you got to add?
South Carolina. Rescues.
Yeah.
No big deal. As auto mechanic. I was just at a pet store that had a few Amazons. 2 wanted to be on my shoulder. I've never held Amazon, but when we went to pick up Max, there was an Amazon. There was it a green.
Yellow Nape.
Yellow Nape. Oh my God, it was so cool. And they're like, "Well, you want that one instead?" I'm like, "No," but he was cool.
Really friendly.
Super friendly. He was singing some country song, and it was just you could hear everything crystal clear. It wasn't like you could hardly understand him. You had to, think about what the bird was saying. You could hear this bird crystal clear, and I was like really amazed by him. They're like, "You want that one too, or you just want that one instead of Max?" I'm like, "No." I don't care how cool he talks or how vocal he is. Max is my baby. I wasn't leaving there without Max.
Hi.
I love when they do that, Lisa. The ones of pictures.
I'm putting together a graphics card.
Yeah, I love when birds get your attention. It's just so awesome.
Them guys seen a graphics card torn apart. Now I'm going to show them a graphics card put together.
Rescue said something. He was doing something with this computer today, and I lost it. I remember you telling me that South Carolina, or not Carolina, California. Oh my God.
California's expensive.
It'd be cool to go there someday.
You don't want to go to California.
Shut up.
You said everyone in California is stupid.
He's nuts. He's got I won't say it on here, but he's got issues.
Barrel paste. You got that by the pound.
Where did Rusty? You said you're doing something today with your computer, and I lost the. Oh, nice! I just added FireWire and wireless to mine.
I can't do wireless. I won't do wireless on my gaming machine.
Hi, Stacy.
Oh, Stacy's on.
All right, Stacy's here. She is the founder of No Flocks Given. Our sister page. Yes, I've seen.
Oops, I messed up.
I've seen the video of the baby Amazon crying. The neighbors called because next door it was just a baby. It was a baby. It was Amazon crying like a baby. I remember that one because it sounds crystal. They sound so good. It's like, oh my God.
What sounds good about them?
Their vocals or their mimicking ability, as Gary likes to say, their mimicking ability.
They mimic.
They mimic.
They mimic.
You're cooking. What are you cooking?
Food.
Shut up. What kind of food? She could.
Stuff to eat.
She could be cooking candies. No, that'd be baking.
But still, that's still food. You saying candy's not food?
It's a different kind.
It's still food. The definition of food is stuff you put in your mouth and eat and swallow. So if you want to eat rocks, it'll still be food.
Shut the hell up. You can eat rocks.
Why can't you?
How are you gonna digest them? What are they gonna do to your stomach?
Most animals that don't that eat rocks do it because they can't digest the stuff that they're doing, and the rocks help them. There is actually birds that do it.
You know what? I remember this from a long time ago. Someone said that they take chickens or roosters or something, and they like run things. They have them eat things, and then they'll go through their system, and it'll look like it's antique-ish. Is that just
I have no clue.
like the purposely?
That would be animal abuse to me.
Yeah, it would be total animal abuse. They said that they would let I forgot what kind of bird. It was a turkey, chicken, something like that, and they would eat it.
Only small stuff then.
Yeah, it's like small things, and then it goes through their system, and they shit it out.
Well, they just put it in some chemicals.
I don't know, but that could have just been someone just feeding me a line of crap, or they really did it. Sausage and fries, yum. That's it. Stacy's cooking.
I'm hungry.
I really hope that girl gets the Red Wing. I really hope. I feel bad for her because I don't understand why they said that it's not adoptable yet. It's.
You mean Green Wing?
Yeah, the Green Wing. It's not adoptable because it has violent outbursts. That's what the owners say. I'm like, it's not making, something's not adding up. I don't know. I feel bad for her.
Sure.
Hopefully that she gets them out of there. Him or her. I think it's a girl, actually. Hi, Gary. There's lots of people on tonight. Hi, everybody. In case I'm not getting the right updates.
I am still working on this graphics card, trying to get it back together. Why is it not going to go?
I can't believe in a month Max will be with us for a year. I'm so excited.
We're getting rid of him next week.
No, we're not.
That's what you said.
You're getting rid of yourself?
You said we're trading him in for a finch.
No.
So you're saying finch aren't good birds?
I didn't say that.
But then why don't we trade them in?
Because they can't cuddle like Max.
Oh, they can cuddle. They just don't cuddle like a big bird. They cuddle like a finch bird.
No.
I can do this all day.
Gary, you're nuts. Max is not going anywhere. When I'm dead, you can do what you want with him. But then I will still haunt your ass because if something happens to him, and I'll just haunt anybody that messes with him because he's my baby.
Okay, so you haunt. If something happens to him, you haunt us, and Max will be there, and you can't.
No, because Max will be oblivious to it because he will know it's me, and him and I will mess with everybody. We'll have a gay old time. I was wondering what a Red Wing was. A Red Wing, Gary?
Green Wing.
Green Wing.
Green Wing.
Green Wing.
She meant Green Wing. She made a mistake.
Whoops, not a Red Wing. I'm sure there's some sort of a red winged bird, though, isn't there? There's got to be. There's got to be. Thanks, Rusty. That was a whoops.
All done. 5770. Not a big card, but it'll play some games. Oh, I'll show this side too. Even though I'm not there. Ah! See? Multitask. Now all I gotta do is throw that in. We're good.
I'm trying to think. I know there's another one. Hi, Joel. There was somebody talking today. It was about a few people were talking about hand taming or how long they should work on taming, or it wasn't taming, it was something.
Watch this. Anything you're working on, you keep working on it until you get to the goal that you want to be at.
But then you keep
working on it. So if you want your bird to slam dunk a basketball, you keep working on it, and after he slam dunks the basketball, you keep going.
Yeah, you keep playing with them.
Keep rocking it.
Don't they call don't take all green wings military macaw? Do you mean all the green wings? Don't take all green ones military macaw?
Yeah, so all green macaws. Well, there's a couple all green macaws, but the most common one is the military. Yes.
What's that smaller one? Is severe?
Severes are kind of smaller, yeah. But then they're military. Your green wings and your hyacinths, and then green wings are larger. But the green wing, if you look at a green wing scout next to each other, you'll see the difference. But if you actually look at them away from each other, you'll think they're the same size. The only reason I know that is the pet store I used to run way back in the day. We get all them birds in, and everyone says green wings are so much bigger, and I'm like, no, they're not. And I'm looking at them side by side all the time because we'd have blue and golds. Laura's gonna go nuts here. We'd have blue and golds, scarlets, green wings, African grays, all the cockatoos, and they're all babies. They just love being loved by everybody. You can just go pick them up. They just love being loved.
I wish that would be so.
I mean, there was Yago. He didn't get one of the people there bought him. I wanted Yago and then Thug.
Yago, who's Yago?
Yago was an African gray that I wanted to buy that no one adopted. I don't know why no one adopted him. Or not adopted him, bought him. He was an awesome bird, and he had, by the time he was gone, he had vocabulary.
I would
And,
love to get a baby African Grey.
Well, he was 2 months old when we got him.
Oh my god.
And we had him for like a year. Then there was a Sun Conure that actually had a pretty good vocabulary we had one time. But that came in at a 5-year-old Sun Conure, and people said when we got him in, because we got him from the general public, said he was mean. And they traded him in, no joke, traded him in and got them a Gende that we had that was a baby. And this thing had a vocabulary, and as soon as it was there, about 3 days later, it was the friendliest thing in the world. It loved everybody.
Speaking of Sun Conures, Jillian saw. I knew she wanted one because she was talking about it for a while, but she was looking at a package of bird food or whatever, and she's like, "Okay, now that we have the green wings," she's like, "Now I need this one." I'm like, "Oh my god, here we go." It starts already.
Well, the difference is that her bird, if she goes conures, it doesn't take as much space.
Yeah.
Max takes space, and that's something else that you got to think about when you're getting birds is what bird you want, and if you're going to want more than one bird, do you have the space for the bird? Because the bird doesn't take up just what it does in the cage. Max has basically the whole living room to himself.
What? I missed that when Lisa said no petting beyond the head. That's a big no-no.
I think she might be.
Were you joking around, Lisa?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I think she's playing.
Been working with a rescue cockatiels for going on 3 years. They're still afraid of the human hand. Oh.
That's not fun.
No, that's gotta suck.
Honestly, it's just keep working. But sometimes they just don't come around because, no matter what people say, animals remember. They just do. They remember. That's how you train a bird. So, if it was abused a certain way, it's going to remember that, and it's going to take a long time to get your trust.
Okay, I thought there's a Quaker at the Jungle Services, my breeder that has not had. There's a Quaker at the Jungle Services, my breeder that is not hand tamed but needs to be adopted. I really want to take him home and give him love. A Quaker?
Oh, I have bad experience with Quakers. Quaker parrots. I have a friend that used to breed Quaker parakeets, or Quaker parrots. I'm sorry, Quakers. And I had to clean the cages. I would help them out, and I would take care of the reptiles. I had to go in, and them Quaker parrots would attack me every time I went over there. I'd open the cage, they'd fly and attack me. And if they had eggs or not, they would just attack me and attack me and attack me. He'd go in, it was fine. And I'm like, these stupid birds. These stupid birds. All the other birds got used to me after a while. He had an Amazon there that liked everyone but him, but everyone else that hated it. And he eventually liked me. And them Quakers, I tried everything I could. Everything, and it just don't. And I think that's why I actually have a lot of knowledge, is I worked with a lot of aggressive birds and breeders and stuff, and I would tame them down. I would tame them down where I could play with them. Like, he had Sun Conures that he bred, and them Sun Conures loved me. They would come out and play.
They're so pretty.
They would come out and play. So people that say that birds can't breed and be nice, they're dead wrong.
These guys are breeding, and they're nice.
Yeah, like that. Like, there's a pair of African Greys he had. He had a pair of African Greys. Now, I couldn't touch the African Greys, but they could play with the African Greys like they were their babies.
I want African Grey so bad.
African Greys are okay.
I would joke. I'm just joking, but it would be pretty interesting what the vocabulary of our African Grey would be really, really interesting between myself and Jillian. But then Andrew and Gary would be. I'd probably have to move it to a different area of the house so people came over. It would be pretty interesting what they would come out with. Somebody told me a Mexican redhead is the same as a red lorry.
I don't know the answer to that.
But I Googled it, and they're different. Any thoughts?
I don't know the answer to that.
If you want to get the Quaker, go ahead, Stacey.
Yeah, if you want to get a Quaker,
bring it on home. Give them some loving.
Don't take my word for it that they're hard to deal with, because I only dealt with like 20.
I'm glad, Lisa. I was hoping you were kidding. The birds pick their person, so I understand. I understand them being mean to them. Yeah, Max.
Multitasking.
Max definitely picked me. It was he wouldn't let anybody else touch him at the rescue. So people are like, "Oh my God, he's yours." That's okay, Stacy. Jungle Service. You're in Canada, right, Stacy? I think I remember you're in Canada.
Canada is fun. I have a really good friend that's in Canada.
Is that the? We lived near Canada or something.
We were close to Canada now, and in Toledo, Ohio, only like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Canada's not that far away from us now. But I got a friend that I just met this year. He is a rapper. I listen to all music. And he is in Canada. And he sent me his album. I can actually put it here. Show you, it's right here. He sent me his album signed. Whoops. So, show both cameras.
They're bitey. Quakers are bitey. I was bitten hard by a Quaker.
The Quakers have a bite. But Quakers can actually be really big sweethearts, too. I think they get a bad rap.
Okay.
Because they're illegal in Pennsylvania. That's one state I do know that they're illegal in.
Actually.
What's that?
Nicole wants me to show you a picture of her cage she got. She wants to know if it's okay for her. She wants to get an umbrella. She hasn't found one yet because when she does find, they're like $3,000 to $4,000, I think.
$3,000 to $4,000 for an umbrella? What you tell her to message you her city and state.
She did, and we keep forgetting about it.
No, make sure we get that, and I'll have it done tomorrow. Utah. I will have it done tomorrow. I will find you an umbrella.
She's wondering if that's big enough for a cockatoo.
That's a little small. It looks like it's about. I mean, that's a little small, but it would work if. Here's what I say: if it's only caged in there when it's sleeping, if it's out and about afterwards, you should be fine, and then upgrade it as soon as you can. Because like Max, he's never in his cage.
No, just sleep. That's
so
about
he goes there to sleep, and everyone's like, "Why isn't there tons of toys in there?" He plays with all his toys outside. So, I mean, I know that you're gonna have to work and all that other stuff, but that looks a little small. Give me the dimensions. Measure the height, the width, and the length of it, and I'll let you know. And I'm gonna see if I can help you find that umbrella. I apologize. I got a lot going on, but just message Laura your city and state again, and I will find that bird for you. You don't spend $3,000 to $4,000.
She wasn't gonna. She told him I forgot what she said. There was actually someone that's trying to scam her too. I'm like, no.
$4,000 for an umbrella.
What one was that again, Nicole? They wanted you to, I think, PayPal the money. Or they said they were going to travel, I think, 8 hours or some. No, it was longer than that. Where they had to get a hotel for a couple nights. I'm like, there's no way. I think they wanted. I forgot what it was, but we looked into it, and it was actually a scam, wasn't it, Nicole? I think, Nicole? Yes.
Yeah, if someone wants you to PayPal money and stuff, never do that unless it's a legit breeder. I got a legit breeder friend. This is what I was saying on NoFlocks. Just to give you guys an example, people say hyacinths are
hyacinth. There's a joke about that. I won't go there.
Yeah, they're like $15,000 to $20,000 birds. In Wisconsin, there is a proven breeding pair for $20,000 or best offer with incubators.
I want them.
Caging, the boxes. So because of 2 cages, the breeding boxes or nesting boxes, the incubator, and the 2 birds for $20,000 or best offer. I guarantee you offer $15,000, they're going to accept it. But even if it was $20,000, that's only $10,000 a bird. It's a proven pair for, I think it was 6 years. 6-year proven pair. You get it, and then you're gonna get your birds. You're gonna get some hyacinths out of it. And I mean,
oh my God, that'd be so
seriously. I mean, it is what it is, and the hyacinths are lovable macaws. They are big teddy bears. They're probably the most friendly macaw out there. So,
what is legal in Pennsylvania?
Illegal.
Like what's illegal?
Quaker parrots.
What? Why?
They're a peasant. They actually destroy crops and stuff because they get let loose and they can live up there. So Pennsylvania made it illegal to own Quaker parrots.
So they like kill them like rats or something?
Yes. If they're out in the wild, they will be shot.
What the hell?
Very much so.
I understand the peasant part.
No, I mean it's sad, but the problem is human beings letting them loose.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they survive the winter if they migrate.
So you could sneak them in your house and not tell anybody about it?
Well, you could do that with anything. You could do it with anything.
Indian ringnecks are, but Andrew wanted an Indian ringneck really bad. He still does.
Indian ringnecks. How do I put it? They're okay.
Quakers are illegal in Cali too. I know that. Are they like the?
They could live in California year round.
Are they like a pest problem or whatever?
Yes, they'll destroy crops.
Oh.
They'll destroy things, and they just like snakehead fish. They're illegal in the Great Lakes area because they can survive in the Great Lakes, and they're a peasant fish, and they'll eat wildlife. They'll eat anything that fits in their mouth.
There's some sort of fish around here that they do the same thing as them.
Snakeheads.
Maybe that's what my uncle paid. My uncle paid my brother and his son a quarter snakehead. I think that's what it was.
And then like Burmese pythons down in Florida and stuff like that. But Burmese pythons are not illegal in Florida, I don't believe yet.
Oh hell no! What, Patty? Oh hell no! What? Patty and I went to school together. We had a lot of fun, like little school. We were munchkins, and then until we got bigger, and then I moved not that far. I moved to I moved to Green Bay. I was in Ashwaubenon and then moved to Green Bay, so we went that far away. It was on Craigslist. He wanted. Let me go down here.
Craigslist and what?
Craigslist. They wanted the money first and send the bird in the cage. Travel by Florida. Yeah. Didn't they say they were gonna they were gonna drive here or something?
If you tell them that you'll go down there with the money, they won't allow it. If you say, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in that state here in a minute," and they'll say, "Oh."
I'll be there in about. I'll leave today. I'll be there tomorrow. Oh no. Hello, Jules.
I am multitasking. Can you see?
Patty, what are you flipping out over? What are you face palming yourself for? I missed a message somewhere, a comment somewhere. I'm missing a but. Holy crap! There's like 32 I missed.
32 what?
Comments. Invasive species. Yes.
Well, get on.
Holy crap! I don't take all the green wings, military. I don't know. You cut a dozen finches at a time. I don't think so, Rasty. I could, but that wouldn't be like Max. You see his big ruffles and feathers and his big poof, and he was actually. I was holding him this morning because I was trying to make a little video about thanking everybody because we got to 1,000 likes on Max's page, and today is.
And I unliked it, so we're down again.
You're an asshole. There's 1,005, so that wouldn't work. It'd still get.
Oh, I took all my accounts that I liked, the 630 that you made me do.
Yeah, he only has one.
She makes me make accounts, guys.
Do not. And then he put his big frill up and it was all in my face. I was trying to take a picture. It looked really cute, but then I moved too fast. It was all blurry. I'm like, God dang it! Sit still, Max. What do you want? But anyway, today is 11 months with Max. Next month will be a year. I can't believe it.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, because he's still so. I love him so much. I can't believe that he's here.
That, right?
Yes. He better. I really hope he does.
Well, the thing is, he's going to.
Yes.
He's probably going to outlive us.
I really wish I knew his exact birth year, but that's okay. We just have a approximate and hopefully they have the right information type of deal.
I don't worry about it. It is what it is.
I am. I enjoy every moment I get with him. He better outlive me because I can't handle losing him.
Yeah, she wants me to die though.
No.
She tells me every night that she wants me to die and she hopes I don't wake up.
He's on crack. You can clearly see this.
She tells me.
I'll
say good night, love you, and she hope you don't wake up.
Oh my God, Patty, you didn't.
That's a heat sink.
You didn't tell me what you're face planning for.
She's face planning because of what I'm saying. I'm making it fun.
I lost all the message or comments. Somebody make a comment so it'll puff up where it needs to be.
Why don't you just scroll down?
I did. Oh, here, new comment. That might work. Whoop.
Yeah,
are you throwing a bird party? No. What the heck?
I'm gonna make a PC that plays Fortnite.
I got a message.
Fortnite is an amazing show. I mean, amazing game. No, it's not. I never played it in my life.
Gary, Gary, can you copy and paste that over here?
What?
I'm gonna try and read this.
Copy and paste what?
He's asking us about something.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Craigslist thing. Yeah, don't. Some of them are okay on Craigslist, some of them are not, and it's hard to decipher.
This is what I say. Here's how I say it. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
If someone's going to put up there, I got a baby African gray, 3 months old. This needs to be a new loving home for $300. And we live in Florida and we need you to PayPal us your money. I'm pretty sure it's a scam. Now, a true breeder will tell you what airline they use because they cannot be sent in the mail. It has to be airline. They will say what airline will be used. And some great breeders have it set up the collect on delivery. So COD. So you actually pay the airline when you go pick it up and they get their money. That is something that can be done. And if you can COD it, then usually it's going to be a legit thing. But the people got to really have a true business to do COD.
Patty Maley's stepson thinks he's going to get rich off Fortnite. Gary makes computers that play Fortnite.
Don't laugh at the kid. But I don't know if he's going to get rich off Fortnite because of that bubble's over. But the #1 Twitch streamer on Twitch plays Fortnite, and he has what is it? He gets paid $3.50 a month per subscriber he has, and he has 100,000 subscribers. So he gets $350,000 given to him a month by Twitch
just to play
a game, but just as subscribers. Then he gets paid by his sponsorship and then donations. He's estimated to make close to $1.1 million a month playing a game. But here's the kicker: he plays 10 to 12 hours a day.
It's COD. It's a scam. If it's not COD, it's a scam.
Yeah, usually if it's not COD, it's a scam. And most true breeders have COD, or you'll know that they're true breeders. They're not just going to have a Craigslist ad going, "Oh, you want the bird? PayPal me."
Shit, yeah.
They're not going to do that.
Someone tried to do that to me before we got Max. They had African Gray, and I thought I was going to be all slick, and I was going to talk to someone through Craigslist and figure something out.
Yeah, she was trying to not go through me. She found that out.
And it was a cracker shit. They're like, we'll have them there by 8 o'clock tonight, and da-da-da-da, and just PayPal me the money. I'm like, yeah, no.
What bracket do I need for this?
$900 for a breeder? There's a breeder not far from where we live. Ask $900 for a baby. What kind? What kind of baby?
Boom.
$2,000 not bad for a yellow nape.
$2,000 for a yellow? If you're looking for that bird, it's not a bad deal. No.
Holy shit!
Yellow nape, though, you can get cheaper. Now, some people are gonna get mad about this. Some people won't. You can get cheaper. I promise you.
I think they're like $550 at the rescue. It could be $5 or $850.
Yeah, at a rescue you can get a lot cheaper of a bird. What am I doing?
Gary Rogers, are you still on here? Yellow nape. I play Warcraft that much, 12 hours plus a day. Well, you should have a Twitch account then, Rasty. That's crazy expensive, you think? Holy shit. But then when you get a baby, it bonds with you from day one, and you sometimes don't have the problems you have with some rescues. Like, I don't see a problem with rescues because I was spoiled rotten with Max, and I know that's not the typical story. And I know I was spoiled with Max. He's just different. He's out of the ordinary. He's out of the realm. There was no awkward time or scary time with Max.
Except that time when you hit him in the face.
Shut the hell up. Gary, he was like whipping him around by his feet and like swinging around like this and
Well,
like
they
threw him
enjoy
against the wall. Just kidding.
They enjoy it.
I can't believe even said that. He's being a smart ass, so I had to be a smart ass back.
They enjoy
Yeah, video
it.
games. I like to play some, like once in a while. Like I'll play some stuff on like actually on my iPad, and like if I play a video game, it's not for that long. I like the Mario Brothers. No. He'd probably turn mean if he had a girlfriend, Kenny. He's got such a beautiful distemper, I don't want to mess with it.
What's that?
If Max had a girlfriend.
Max needs a girlfriend.
No. Gary sent us a message. One of my birds obviously is possessive against me. That has gotten to the point where can't spend any time with the other two. One of those two is my original baby. We had a very close relationship. We rescued each other at very bad times, both of our lives. Lately, she won't have much to do with me because Sophie's possessive attitude. I've had these girls for 16 years and thought I was pretty knowledgeable about them, but I'm at a loss of what to do. I miss a relationship with Venus I once had. She chose me, as did Peaches. We chose Sophie. She also needed rescuing. I've tried locking Sophie in the cage, spending time with Venus and Peaches. Hang on, gotta get rid of this comment. Peaches, but then Sophie screams and plucks. Please help.
Takes time. Calm areas. If you got a plucker and you have a bird that you got to find out there's something causing it. You got to find what it is and cut it out. This is a time that you might want to move them into a quieter room. This is the time that you want to do it, but don't forget about them. Of course. And I mean, it's just really hard when you want to keep people away that stress it out. You want to do that. It's a really tough situation when you got a plucker and you don't know exactly what it is. You just got to take it step by step and take stuff away until it stops. Usually it's something stressing it out. I mean, it could be where it's placed in the house. It could be words. It could be a TV. It could be so much. And honestly, it could be so much.
And I lost it. It had something to do with, I don't know if it's a new rescue or he's had them the whole time, but he just recently started having problems with them. And I don't know where the message went. To reread it. Oh.
Yeah, if you're just recently having problems, try to think about what's changed. What's changed in the house and try to change it. If it's a new person living at the house, I know you can't change that, but moving the bird might be best at that time.
Kind of like out of sight, out of mind.
It's just birds don't think, oh, in that other room there's that stupid person. They don't think that. They'll think, okay, it's time. They're not there anymore. The pluckers are hard to deal with, and it's usually something because Max could turn into a plucker. That's why I tell you, Andrew shouldn't be doing what he's doing and blowing in his face when he gets upset. He's getting upset.
He stopped that now.
It's aggression.
But, yeah.
Does Max ever do that with me when I walk up? He actually is like, oh, there he is. I'm going to get a back rub now. Then he puts on some Marilyn, not Marilyn Manson, I was going to say. Some Marilyn Manson. He's like, hey, Marilyn Manson time.
People can make a lot of money off playing video games, Kenny. Seriously.
Oh, geez. That's just
a lot of money.
If you look up guy, it's a ninja on Twitch. The guy's a millionaire because of Twitch.
Which is playing video games.
There's video games, and he's not even he's the top guy, but there's other people that make it. I know someone on Twitch has paid $10,000 an hour to play a game. They want the person to play the game because they're followed so much. They got subscribers watching them play the game. If they play it, they know their following is going to buy the game.
It's kind of like this, but they're playing the game, so it's kind of like you're watching.
Yeah, you're
watching them play. It's
you're
like
watching them play that game.
Means can they live through the winter? What do you mean? Charlie those rocks.
Probably talking about Quakers living through the winter in either California or.
Twitch is an awesome stunt bike rider. I don't know about stunt bikes. Oh, your son told you? Wait, do lovebirds eat the same kind of they don't, lovebirds don't eat cockatiels. I know what you mean though, Patty. I had to rest with you. We're getting 1 or possibly 2 lovebirds tomorrow. She's wondering if they eat the same kind of food, I believe.
Cockatiels and small bill birds usually do. Your lovebirds eat a lot more fruit though, and it's not good for them. Don't feed them tons. Don't feed them tons of fruit. So someone's gonna be like, "Don't feed lots of fruit." I know, but they like the citrusy fruit, and it's not good for them. Citrusy food can be bad for them at the end of the day, but you can feed them some; they'll like it. Lovebirds tend to like it a lot more than cockatiels. Our conures love it, and so does Max. Max likes what's the new thing that you tried?
Pomegranate? Oh, and mango.
Mangoes are amazing. I like mangoes, but I didn't get any mango.
There's still 1 mango left. I like it better when they cooked it at the restaurant. Fresh. I don't know. It's like
mango's good stuff.
It's pretty like super sweet and super. It's a weird taste. They have a tournament in MSG for video games. Yes, I'm pretty sure they do have tournaments.
Yes, there's tournaments all over. I play a game called Rust, and I know this is going to sound dumb, but I'm ranked in the top 100 players of Rust. And I lost my ranking because I haven't played in a week and a half, so I played today. And I went on one of the servers at rank, and I blew up like 5 bases, and I left a note on the server for everyone and say, if you guys don't want the rest of the server blown up, rank me again, please. Boom Slang. I go by, my gamer tag is Boom Slang.
He plays on Steam a lot. Oh, Jules said Nicola's in Utah. Mango. Yeah, the birds love mango. Max loves mango and pomegranate. Jules said something here. Oh man, no. Nino at a bird store was mad at me today. I hadn't been feeling good lately, so I have been staying home. He came to me for 5 minutes and asked me to go back. I let him go back, and he wouldn't come to me. He would give me kisses. All they want. What kind of bird? Is that a lovebird, Jewel, or a different bird?
Lovebirds are cool. I think lovebirds are very, very underrated.
I've seen them in the pet stores. That's about it. I've never seen one. Cooked mango? Yeah, I was at Chili's. It was like some sort of a chicken meal thing, and there was cooked mango on it, and it was really, really, really good. Mango is stringy? Well, I don't know. It is?
Yes.
I couldn't tell that when I ate it. It didn't seem stringy at all. But now that you say that, when Max eat it, I can see it's kind of stringy, but I didn't think it was. Cool. Excited to try new food. My cockatiels are picky.
Cockatiels.
As long as your lovebirds don't eat your cockatiels don't eat your lovebirds, you're good. They're picky?
Oh, lovebirds hold their own against cockatiels.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Lovebirds are some.
Aha! That's a trick, Rusty.
Birds. They're protective.
Really?
Yes.
Are you getting green ones or yellow or what color? Do you know yet, Patty? If you keep trying the food, like sometimes, like with Max, even I try it. Like now he goes faster, but when he was newer, it took like a couple weeks for him to actually try or eat a food. But the fastest thing he ate, and fastest thing he still does eat, is pasta. He loves his noodles.
Yeah, when you put hot sauce on it.
No, thank you, Kenny. Not sure. Are you not sure what color, Patty?
Lovebirds are underrated. I don't care what anyone says. Lovebirds are underrated.
Are you going to rescue around here, Patty? Which one? Tell me. Yes, that'd be cool. I have 2 piggy cockatiels. The only thing I have them eating with people food is Cheerios. Yeah, Max recently ate Cheerios too, and he loves them. No, Beloit. Okay. Beloit. It's ringing a bell, but I'm not sure how far it is from here. Tell me, please. No, Kenny.
See, look. So, boom. That's a massive heat sink for not being water cooled. That is a beast.
So they can have, or lovebirds can have citrusy fruits, just not too much of it?
Yeah, no bird you want to give a lot of citrusy fruit because, I mean, just like humans, you're going to give them diarrhea and stuff like that. And another thing that not anyone talks about when they talk, birds, stool is running as it is. But birds can dehydrate very, very, very quickly. And I've read on some forums and some places that birds can't get fleas. And now birds aren't going to draw fleas like a dog or cat. But if your dog or cat has fleas and they do get onto the bird, and the bites, they probably won't live on your bird, but the bites alone can start dehydrating your bird, and that's what's dangerous about it. I posted on the forum that I read that on, and they go, oh, we never thought of that. And even a vet said, I didn't think of that. And I was like, a vet? But yes, birds dehydrate very, very, very quickly. That's why you always should have them fresh water. But fruit will make them, go to the bathroom more. Just like a human.
Yeah, okay.
It runs through.
I had a blue and gold that would put Cheerios on her toes as rings. That's awesome. Yeah, I never tried Cheerios up until a little while ago. Max actually loves them. Because we got like 2 boxes. I forgot who brought them over. They're plain and no one will eat them. And I asked Gary, he's like, yeah, they're fine. All the birds love the Cheerios. The plain Cheerios. 3 hours away. It says, me a 6-hour trip tomorrow, Patty. I better get text messages and see them.
What's that? For what?
She's going to Beloit to get some lovebirds. There's a rescue in Beloit.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my God, birds love hot sauce. You're nuts. They do not.
Yes, they do. Why do you think they like jalapenos and stuff?
They do love jalapenos.
Jalapeno hot peppers. They'll eat hot sauce.
Oh, I don't know if Kenny's still here, but that's funny. Max will take a jalapeno pepper, and I didn't notice it. I knew what he was doing, but it didn't totally register. He'll take a jalapeno pepper and he'll have it upside down on purpose. He'll flip it over like a grenade. He'll pop the top off, spit it out, and then he'll pull back over and start eating it all. It's funny. I heard birds can get lice, but not fleas.
Yeah, they won't draw fleas in, but they'll get lice too. But if you got fleas and fleas are starving, they're going to go to any warm-blooded animal. Fleas just can't crawl up the cage, and fleas can't crawl up things. That's why when humans get bit, it's always around the ankles. There are jumpers. Fleas are jumpers. So if you let your bird on the ground or on the couch or anything else like that, and there's fleas on it, they will bite the bird. I've seen birds with flea bites before, and if you actually look it up, they might be on Google. They'll dehydrate. The number one thing that gets the dogs is when they got fleas is they'll start getting dehydrated. It's weird how it works, but I mean when they suck your blood and eat your blood, what happens?
Yeah, damn! I can run a refrigerator with that heat sink.
Oh, yeah. I run liquid cool on all my computers here. I'm gonna start doing custom loops. Heat sinks, but I do these. I'll show you another one. I got a Pure Rock up here for another build. That's a heat sink alone. What these allow is I can overclock CPU, and I don't have to go liquid cool because the heat sink's so big. So I don't have to go liquid cooled, and that's what's nice. But I don't overclock my personal. My personal computer's not overclocked at all. It's just big enough to do what I want it to do.
There's someone on Whistling Radio. I didn't even notice
that. Whistling Radio. Chantel's on here, and they're talking. I'm sorry, guys. I don't look at the chat.
And Gary Rogers is the one that we're talking about the birds, so he'll probably.
Which one?
Gary Rogers.
I know, but what birds? We talk about birds all day.
Over here, I know. The birds that he's. One of my birds, obviously possessive of me. It has gotten to the point where I can't spend any time with the other two.
It's just the way it happens. You got to find what it is and take it away. Like if it's jealous of other birds, take it away from the other 2 birds.
Hey, Wayne. No, that's salsa totally different. Shush. I missed something. Oh, Patty said that her cocktails only like the good Cheerios, not the generic ones.
Good birds.
Salsa is too hot for me, so it's hot sauce. I like all of that stuff, especially if it's at Chipotle. Chipotle's good. I love Chipotle. Mine either. No overclocking. Rusty says.
I don't know what's going on here.
Hey, Wayne.
I just lost the chat, guys. Hopefully I'm live still.
Oh, can you guys still hear me? Can you hear me now?
Is everyone still able to see us on?
No Fox, can you see us? Can you hear us?
On Whistling Radio. It's working now. It looks like it's working. Everything looks like it's working. My computer, I have 2 monitors set up, so I'm watching Whistling Radio and No Flux on my main machine, and she's watching everything else on her MSI laptop. I'm thinking about doing a 4th monitor here soon.
Chantel, are you still here?
She's on
Whistling Radio. She's asking, I was just thinking about you. Any advice on getting the budgies more used to us? They've had them.
Budgies are easy. Food. They love food. Seeds. They find their favorite food, hold it in your hand, and make them come to you. They will jump on you. They'll eat the food. Then after you do that, try to have it outside the cage and have them come outside the cage to you. Budgies are the easiest ones to get calm. I'm telling you. They know step up. They know all the commands. They can mimic or talk, however you want to say it. Food. Food is the way to a budgie's heart.
Like Conyers?
Yes, food.
Oh, vultures.
They just love to eat food. And then once you get there, I mean, do your talking and stuff like that, and give them their favorite treat, and make sure that's not their food. Make sure it's their favorite treat. And someone's gonna yell at me. Spray millet. The millet. I'm telling you, they love it. Let's see.
Okay, now Gary told us. Yeah, but I've had all 3 for 14 years plus. We have no visitors. She was plucked when I got her, and I don't care about the plucking. I care about the possessiveness we all had, as well as the relationships I have with the other 2. I was lucky with my rescues for 14, 15 years until Sophie got possessive.
What's that now? I'm sorry, I was reading something else. The birds get possessive. Sorry, go ahead.
He's had all 3 birds for 14 years plus. There's no visitors. She was plucked when I got her, and he doesn't care about the plucking. I care about the possessiveness as well as the relationship. She's
bonded to you. That she's getting jealous. That's what it is. So you might have to put her in another room while you spend time with the other birds. It's that easy. She's bonded to you. Someone put up. I was reading it. Someone put up about glue. Elmer's glue. I don't know if I would feed glue to your bird. Even though Elmer's glue is supposed to be not toxic. There's a better thing to put on to stick seed and stuff. You don't need to use glue.
Use peanut butter.
Yeah, that's someone else says. I couldn't recommend it. I mean, I don't know if their bird's going to die, but there's so much better stuff to use other than glue.
And you can't get the seed off anyway after it dries. So it'd be like a tease.
They're gonna be getting glue. I don't understand it. I don't think it's smart. I don't see any. I mean, if you were asked me and says, "Hey, can I use glue on food?" No. Can I use glue on toys? Possibly, but there's certain glues that you can use. Wow, I can't believe that. I mean, and it's a purple. Purple goes to clear. I'm not understanding it. I don't get it. I don't get that one, the glue. I honestly don't get that. I mean, who would look at it and go, hey, how should we keep these seeds on the stick? Let's go to glue. I don't get that one.
Chantel loves the Quakers.
Quakers, like I said, if you like Quaker Paris, don't let anyone's opinion, even mine, anyone's online, steer you away from the bird that you love. I mean,
use honey. That's a good one, Chantel.
Yeah, honey's a good.
That's awesome.
I mean, the glue thing, I just said there, I was kind of dumbfounded, but I'm like,
I saw you were like comatose over there. Like, what the hell are you eating? Like, really?
I don't understand the glue thing. I just don't. I don't know why. Whatever. It's not my bird, but.
No more eating glue sticks, Jill.
Yeah, glue sticks are yummy.
She said when she was 7. I was teasing you, Jill.
Yummy glue sticks. I like yummy glue sticks. If you dip them in peanut butter too, they're good.
You're a dork.
I like them.
Go ahead. You can ask an off-topic question,
Yeah,
Jill.
this radio shows for anything.
She's got a question about a dog.
I like dogs.
I at least on mine. What? Mine want everything I eat. My conures are like that. They're like, I don't think they're conures. They're like miniature vultures with these little conure costumes on. Because any food that's out there, like, and they're eating all the time, like all the time. I'm like, don't you guys like come up for air? Like, stop eating for a minute.
Them conures eat, and they'll eat some more. I don't know what to say about them conures. They just eat. Oh, look at these.
Hubby wants to know if cockatoos can have peppers. Patty says.
Well, they can have peppers. They can have peppers.
Yeah, Patty.
I would start with the birds tend to like green peppers and the red peppers. The bells. And jalapenos. They like jalapenos, banana peppers. I wouldn't go with the ghost peppers or the super hot. Jalapenos as hot as I would go at first to see how they do. Like Max likes jalapenos. He loves jalapenos. The bell peppers, he does. I don't know if he likes as much as jalapenos. But the red bells seem to do really, really well with the birds. I don't know why. I don't know if they taste different because I don't like peppers as much. I like jalapenos. I like the hot stuff. I don't like the bell peppers at all. I don't like the aftertaste they have.
Patty says they're eating like that because they're gonna have babies. That could be too.
That's what I've been thinking.
Yeah, they're eating like they're like just.
They eat a lot. If they have babies, I want to do a whole big video of them and show that they stay calm during it. And I'm going to show people that you can touch the babies and they won't do anything. I used to do it all the time.
Patty wants one of our babies if that
we
comes
can work
through.
Something out.
She's actually you still in Schwaben on Patty or somewhere else? Rascal had 11 teeth pulled. He's 5.5 years. How soon can you start teaching him? How soon can I start teaching him to let me brush his teeth? It's a dog.
You can start now.
It's a dog.
You can start now. The sooner the better. I used to brush Dylan's teeth. I had a husky, and I thought he was 3 years old when I got him, and he had bad teeth, and I used to brush his teeth. But I found out he was like 14 years old, 13 years old when I took him to a vet. I used to brush teeth all the time. At first, he didn't like it. But after like 2 or 3 times, he was fine. I mean, I just lifted his lip and started brushing his teeth. He didn't mind at all. Anytime, if the dog trusts you, and I'm sure he does or she does, just go get a flavored toothpaste at the pet store, or a vet might give you one. They'll be flavored and they'll be fine. The biggest thing is the fluoride in our toothpaste isn't good to ingest. So you want to go to a vet or you want to go to a pet store that try to get one that doesn't have as much fluoride or doesn't have fluoride in it. So if they ingest it, it's not that bad because they're going to want to eat it.
He has his teeth pulled from all over bottom top. His bottom front teeth are gone. He just got them pulled Monday.
Isn't that fun? Yuck. Yeah, I was hoping Dylan never had to get his teeth pulled. He didn't. But Dylan had some other issues, the poor pup. But he's gone now. But I used to brush teeth like once a week. That's all I had to do. And it gave him chew toys. But with the dog with the missing teeth now, with the pulled teeth, the chew toys might not work.
He's got no teeth to hold them in?
Yeah, well, that's a few teeth. It would be hard on them gums. So I would try it now, see how he takes it. He might find out he might love it. He might love it a lot. I found a NVMe hard drive, 250 gig. Weeks. That's too much.
Oh, what if Olivia's on? That's one thing I want to talk about. She wanted, she has a cockatiel, but she's trying to think of what bird to get next. She wants a larger bird.
Look at larger conures. Or if you want bigger than that, there's the smaller macaws, smaller cockatoos.
I think she wants a gray.
A gray. If you don't want a Congo gray, if you're worried about that, get a Timneh. Or Timnah. Some people say Timneh and some people say Timnah.
I'm really thinking of a parrot of some sort or even a green conure. I found a great breeder within an hour from you. I'll definitely want to purchase a baby.
Yeah, I mean, Timneh is a great size. Conures there's larger conures, your green cheeks, your blue crowns. Your green cheeks aren't big. The cherry heads and your blue crowns. Polly, if you guys ever seen Polly, he was a conure.
My cousin actually was in Polly. He is the
Yeah, I talked to your cousin. He's been playing Mike Tyson. I talked to him.
Shut the hell up. He's Andrew. I can't think. Tony Shalhoub, they pronounce it now. He is the janitor in Polly, and he plays in a lot of different ones like Men in Black, Spy Kids. He was the cab driver in, that's cool. I can't think. It was the cab driver in.
I'll tell you how everyone here is going to know it. Who's watched Men in Black?
Me.
Men in Black, the shop owner that they go and blow off his head and it grows back, that is her cousin. Tony Shalhoub. Shalhoub.
No. Shalhoub. They pronounce it Shalhoub.
Yeah,
Shalhoub.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to say, so it's not Shalhoub. Shalhoub.
Some people will say Shalhoub, but it's Shalhoub.
I know, but I'm trying to tell you what they said at the
it's
channel.
Lebanese, yeah, Shalhoub.
So, he's the guy that gets his head blown off in Men in Black.
And he was Monk.
And Monk, there you go. That's another good one. He was the Monk.
Yep, Monk. And I'm trying to think of the other one I used to watch all the time. He was a taxi cab driver. I can't believe my own cousin. I can't remember the show, but it was on for a long time. He's been in.
You slapped him when you seen him last.
Shut up.
You're mean to
him. He's been in tons of movies and like screenplays and plays, like theater plays and stuff. I can't think of the name. God.
I need that too.
That's gonna drive me crazy. It's an older show, but he was a taxi cab driver.
Oh, this board don't even have that. I'm shopping as I do this, guys.
Yeah, the hell.
I'm shopping trying to make this build.
Oh shit, what? Oh shit, what, Chantel?
Hey, look it. It's the same one, but different brand.
Let's see that.
And it's not working today.
Where did it go? I'm trying to learn what good birds are. What? I'm trying to learn what good for birds and a bad for birds before I get one. What do you mean, Nicole? Like to do a taxi? Yes, thank you, Patty.
So taxi cab driver and his taxi.
Yep, I think there was another one though, wasn't it?
Taxi was old.
There was another one that was not that old. It was like an airport. They were like, it was based in this airport. What I remember. Yes, Monk was a German. I don't know him that good, to be honest. But I used to be really bad, and I kind of sort of am a little bit, and I try not to be so bad, and I'm not that bad. I just like things to be cleaned up, so I'm not a germaphobe.
He said hi to me.
Shut up, did he?
Yeah.
He said hi to me, too.
He said hi to me.
He said hi to me. He said your husband is nuts. Just kidding.
Care.
He did not.
Because he's nuts himself.
He's cool. I like Tony.
Let's see. You said TV show?
Yes, it was a TV show that was on forever. Like for a long time.
Wings?
Yes, it was Wings. That's what it was, Wings.
1990 and 1997. These are the shows that he's been in. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, whatever. Monk, Wings, Brain Dead, We Are Men, Stark, Raving Mad, Mad TV. He was on.
Wings.
And he was in Cars.
Yep, his voice.
Gypsy and Day One.
Let's
see. We'll just go this whole thing.
He made a movie from his family's cottage up north. That was a really good one. I think it's called Fish.
Yes, it was called Fish.
It was
We
hilarious.
Are Men, Pain Gain, Too Big to Fall, Cars, Monk. We said that. 1408, Cars, the movie. We said that he's in all three Cars. Made Up. Let's see. The Last Shot, Spy Kids. He was in Men in Black 1 and Men in Black 2.
Spy Kids, I think all three of the movies.
Yep, Spy Kids. He's in all three of those. Men Who Wasn't There. Starving Raven, The Tick Code.
Tons of them.
Galaxy Quest, which is probably one of my favorites he was in. Paulie.
One of my favorites.
The Siege, which some people should know The Siege. Wings, of course. Let's see. We said that Frasier. He was in Frasier. Let's see. The X-Files. I don't know which X-Files he was in, but it says TV show. He was in the 1995, so whatever season that was. IQ, the movie. Addams Family Values. Yes, he was in that. I forgot about that. Monsters, the TV show. The Equalizer, the TV show, not the movie.
He got a Tony Award too, not that long ago.
And then he has a Tony Award and Intimate Portrait TV shows, whatever that means. Intimate Portrait Award.
He's pretty cool.
He's got he was a director in Made Up. He was an executive producer in Monk.
Oh,
he was a
that.
performer in Mad TV. Then he has guests in Late Night, The View, all the talk shows he was a guest in. And he was, of course, he got a Tony Award, and he got a Free Radio Award, and he was in the Naked Brothers band movie. So he's got a lot. He's got a lot of stuff, and he's really laid back.
He is. He's a real sweetheart.
He doesn't act like he's famous. He
no.
doesn't dress like he's famous. Nothing. He's
totally
like
down to
part
earth.
of the family when he's around.
Yep.
He's just a laid back guy. So it wouldn't be like Wesley Snipes coming up and saying, "I'm bigger than you." And
he's down to earth. He's awesome.
That side of the family, is all really cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
Because your family owns Sergi's chocolate.
Sergi's, yes. Sergi's chocolate. You can even look them up. I see their video stuff all the time on Facebook, but there are actually 3 or 4 different stores in town, I think, now. Do you see him often? No, Patty. He lives in California, and he's very busy with all the movie producing and stuff he does.
He's been in town since I've been married to you 3 times.
For funerals, and he actually comes to Door County like once a year, but that's a difference. We're all related, but his immediate family, they have somewhere. Where did Princess Diana have a thing too? That's
I don't know.
They have something there too.
But I've seen him 3 times since I've been married to Laura.
Yeah.
And it's going on 9 years, right? Yeah.
Yep.
9 years.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him a lot more when I was younger.
Oh, you don't like it being 9 years?
Yeah, I do. I saw him a lot more when I was younger, but now that he's older and he's more into different movies and stuff, it's hard. He's busy. He's a busy man. And I think they adopted 2 kids too. He's married to a actress also.
I need this tripod.
You do not need any more freaking tripods.
I need that tripod.
I'm just trying to learn what I can use in my house, like air fresheners, cleaning stuff, and what I can cook with before she gets her bird. She wants to learn everything about it before she gets her bird.
We actually need to start posting on Whistling Radio, like stuff safe to cook with, just like that. We need to start doing that at least once or twice a week. Cookware, I just posted on a thread on No Flocks Given.
That was for Patty.
Yeah, it was for Patty, saying the cookware that should be safe. Air fresheners, I tend to say no candles, nothing that burns. There are air fresheners that are okay for birds. So I will try to look that up too. But you don't want candles and you don't want certain spray air fresheners at all. Incense, you don't want
anything a fume comes out
anything that fumes. that burns. Pretty much you're okay with everyday stuff, but if you're one that likes candles, a bird probably isn't for you.
I loved candles. When we moved here, I knew I was closer to getting a bird, so I didn't even burn them in the house.
How did you think you're closer to getting a bird when we moved here?
I don't know. I guess I was hoping. So I didn't burn any candles when we came back to Green Bay. Like, I have boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of candles because I love candles, but I haven't burned any. Yeah, Patty got some ceramic dishes for Christmas, and she hasn't opened them. She says she's going to take them back if it wasn't safe for them. Nothing with
give a ceramic.
Nothing with scents, Rusty says.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, he's right. You just don't. It's hard. It's hard to say. I tell people to put baking soda out.
Our essential oils. Put baking soda out.
Yeah, baking soda takes in smells.
Oh, yes.
Oops.
I do not like candles either. I like them, but now that I'm getting older, it's kind of make me paranoid.
The newest one? There it is. That's right.
Make me paranoid for fires and stuff. And
what's that?
Candles. Our natural oils, only natural oil stuff like orange peels and cloves are safe. Essential oils, are those safe? The ones that you plug in?
I couldn't honestly answer you. I'd have to look it up.
Remember that fire? And we were in Ohio, and there was 5 kids and a boyfriend that was killed in a trailer fire. It was crazy. I don't know, because someone were talking about candles, and that reminded me. Ever since that, I started not. I like candles. I wouldn't burn them because I'm just afraid that they're gonna burn the house down. Speaking of, oh my God. He turns on his Facebook and there's a candle burning right there. Ceramic and cast iron for cookware.
I like that.
That's cool. I've seen him before.
Yeah, it's Robert Kenzie. We know a lot of famous people too. Like Robert Kenzie is a Swamp Boy. He was on, I believe it was Discovery Channel, Swamp Boys. He's a friend of mine. I know Jeff Carwin, stuff like that. A lot of animal people I know.
I have a lot of famous people in my family too. They're all into like the movies and theater and all that kind of stuff, and businesses, and they're pretty smart people. Later when you see this,
I think that person's got some macaws.
I think that's actually theirs. That's freaking cool. Is there hyacinth in there? There's gotta be.
That's Lisa's?
No, it's not Lisa's. She posted it's
You said theirs, and I'm like,
Parrots Love. They have their own page. No, Lisa doesn't have all those.
Why?
I bet you Lisa would love to. Lisa got hurt though. She's got a back injury where she can't take care of her. Off. Yeah, right. No air fryers or anything with Teflon. Are you still here? Who's all still here?
A lot of people still there. Look at 8 people. And Whistling Radio's got 4 people still going on.
Sweet.
So we did pretty good. Like I said, we winged it again.
Yeah. We flocked it, winged it.
And I built half of a PC.
Yeah, you did.
That's only got an i3 in it. It's going to be a Fortnite killer for kids.
Oh, Fortnite killer. Anybody want a Fortnite computer?
Well, everyone else is selling gaming computers.
Me, what do you want? What do you want? Patty.
Everyone wants these $500, $600 boxes are selling, and I'm going to sell some $200, $250 boxes.
Well, hook me up. And what do you want? Patty, what do you want? Speak to me, my child. I can't say that because we're the same age. But we've been talking so much, I don't know what you're saying. Hook you up with what?
Groot.
I like Groot. I don't know why. I think he's cool.
Yeah, you grew up there. What's that one show with the tree? I'm like, what the what?
Hook me up. What do you want, Patty? Tell me. Hi, Jewel. Hi, Rusty. Hi, everybody that's still here. You asked if anyone was still here. Okay. Cool. I'm glad you're still here.
Your pet is not a child.
Famous people.
Dog.
Yep. There's a lot of famous people in my family. It's crazy. But I'll be back. Rascal just came running out of the bedroom with his tail tucked. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I'm not laughing at you, Jewel. There's something Gary had on his Facebook. Or someone else's Facebook that came up. Quite a few famous people, like, and business people. And
she's married to a famous person.
oh, yeah. I'm married to a famous person. Mr. Orner, the reptile breeder. Pick his brain. Oh, this is really cool. I believe Gary, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, right, you know. And I don't know if I've ever said anything, but I love monkeys. Monkeys are just so cool. And we went to a reptile show one time. We still lived in Ohio, and I heard monkeys screaming, and I'm like, that's a freaking monkey. They have a monkey here somewhere. I'm gonna find that monkey. And Gary's like, no. I'm like, no, I heard a monkey. There's a monkey here somewhere. And I found them. There were these little guys that were so freaking cute. I don't remember what they were called, and I have pictures of them. I got to find them. I got to hold them, and it was so cool. I was going nuts. I was so happy. It was really neat to be able to do that. He's in pain, and he keeps licking his lips. What's the matter? Rascal. Poor Rascal. Did he get into something, or he's just in pain because of his teeth? That one's hard to say. That's a estate sale?
Yeah, and I've got to look at something. Nintendo for $60. What are them two games, though? Atari, they got Atari there, original Atari system, 2665. Atari games $40. That's not worth it.
No.
GameCube $25, not worth it. They got 64 controllers there, but they got an Intellivision right there for $110. Never mind, it's not even worth going. It's an Appleton.
His teeth, aw. Well, that's how you look at them. That's a good idea.
What?
You saved the picture and this just expanded it or whatever.
I zoom in. I know what I'm not gonna sit there and go. No, I'm not gonna go. It's not worth it. That's not worth 65. I got 12 of those sitting here.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them there. There's a Nintendo for 60, and that game there looks like Mike Tyson. It's still not worth it. The Intellivision is not worth 110. It's worth like 40.
All sorts of. Is there anything I can give him? He had pain meds. He had pain meds and antibiotics 2 hours ago. I do the same thing with birds. I heard one. Where is it? Yeah. Now I flipped out because birds are one thing, but monkey, that's like a very rare. I mean, birds are rare too, but a little bit more of a monkey. I heard it screaming, and like I was like, oh, like I flipped out. Jillian was just a baby, and I'm like, I handed her to my mother-in-law. I'm like, I gotta go. I heard a monkey. I'm gonna find them, and it was a big.
And who snapped his fingers and made it happen?
Yeah, you. It was in a big. It was in a big warehouse type thing, and there was tons of vendors, and I just kept hearing the screeching of a monkey. I'm like, holy shit! If I can hold a monkey, if I can take one home, that.
And they said no one could hold it until what?
Yeah, they didn't want anybody to hold it.
Until what?
tell Gary's like, just let her hold it. I'm like, shut up. And I did. It was cool.
It says she can hold it, and they go, okay.
And the same thing with birds too. Atari original. We have Ataris, don't you? Yeah.
Oh, no, I put them away, but yeah, I got like 15 of them that used to sit behind me.
Patty's asking about Ataris.
We got Ataris, Nintendos, Super Nintendos, Nintendo 64s, and televisions, Commodores. Let's see, PlayStations, all of them, Xboxes. Let's see, I got ColecoVisions, Geminis.
You name it, he's got it. Like I like from the Nintendo, I like to play the original Nintendo. I like the Mario Brothers games, Tetris, and Super Xbox 360. I like to play Luxor, and that's about it. But it's fun to play it. I get a little obsessed with Tetris. I wish that'd be funny. I love monkeys. Monkeys and elephants. Hey, Andrew. How are you? We were just talking about how I held a monkey one time. I was at a reptile show and I heard them screeching, and I gave Jillian to my mother-in-law, and I went and found the monkeys because I could hear it. Like my radar went off. I'm like, oh shit, someone's got monkeys here. I flipped out till I found them.
You should find the picture.
I'm going to find the picture. And they were like this big and they long tailed, black and white striped. It was so cool. I was going nuts. Also Nintendo, that's the only game system I like. Gary sells them and refurbishes them. He refurbishes all sorts of old video games.
I just refurbished this video card right when I was talking to you guys. Now it's brand new. What are you looking at?
Oh, I was just being nosy.
Oh, that's somebody tagging you. Look at that.
What are you up to tonight, Andrew?
Look at that. What's that?
That's a computer. When he starts talking computer, I got like what. Like the Peanuts teacher.
See,
Peanuts.
You posted that. Peanuts teacher, Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown teacher.
Peanuts is the name of the comic.
Yes, Charlie Brown's teacher. He goes what. When he starts talking computers, that's all I hear. Sometimes with the video game stuff too, but I like some of it. I don't play it all the time, but once in a while, if I'm bored and I hook it up, I'll play like Super Mario Brothers and
Those are home.
Yep. Super Mario Brothers. I like that, especially now that I'm older, because now I know what. You can hook the code up and you can get like you can kind of cheat, get all the cool stuff. Instead of trying to get it, you can just grab it and play. So.
Remember that van?
Yeah, that was a cool house. That was a really, really cool house.
Your dad.
Andrew is chilling out with Max and Jillian, so Max doesn't have heart failure because I'm not in the room. Poor Max.
I want to see if I got a picture
He
of that.
scared the shit out of me yesterday. I had to hit my hair in a bun, and I was talking to the Conyers or doing something with them. He didn't hurt me, but he grabbed my bun and pulled it. I'm like, holy shit, what are you doing? You haven't done anything like that. It scared the crap out of me.
Oh, look at that.
What did you think I said, Patty? Is he online or at the house? Andrew's always at the house.
You guys want me to post some pictures of some cool venomous snakes on NoFlox one day?
I like ball pythons. I got that. You said something else. That you said penis teacher. That's okay, Patty. Hey, Andrew's here. He's just chilling out there.
We don't like him.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't. You said you want to trade him in for a monkey.
No.
Their exact words is, when he moves, can I get a monkey? Their exact words, monkey.
No.
And I said, sure, and you tried to kick him out that night.
No.
He was sleeping, too, and you tried to throw him outside the door.
You're on freaking crack. No.
Oh,
I said hi, Andrew, because Andrew Shampoo is. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry, Andrew. Andrew from No Fox is on. He's other moderator.
He moderates people.
Yeah, we moderate all right.
He told me that I wasn't allowed to post pictures.
Yeah, right.
He's like, that's not of a bird. And I'm like, it's my bird.
He was on the. See, shut up. That is my bird. That is not your bird. That is my bird. That is my baby. Hands frickin' off.
Geez, this guy's selling a used i7 5930K for $315, and I'm selling a brand new 8700K for $325.
Snakes don't flock, Rusty said.
Snakes don't flock, but they eat them.
Oh no!
Snakes. Snakes.
Yes, as long as you don't have a baby rattlesnake. I knew someone who had one, and I saw it. He had. I don't remember.
I didn't have. Wait. I did not have a baby rattlesnake. I had a lot of baby rattlesnakes.
The videos would be better than just.
Yeah, pictures. I can put videos up. I can upload videos to there. I got videos I can do.
You maybe clear of them.
Maybe if I have them, get that hard drive fixed, I can upload them all. She made me get rid of all my snakes when I met her.
No, he chose to. Stupid man.
She's like, I don't like you unless you get rid of this and buy me stuff. Her exact words is buy her stuff.
I like ball pythons. And we have a 5-foot boa, 5 to 6 foot boa. Yes, you, Andrew.
Victor.
He said no such thing. I think that is so cool that you can fly Caesar. I wish. One thing it's kind
Caesar flies himself.
Yes, Caesar flies himself.
He flies himself. Or she flies himself.
She flies.
Yeah, she goes out and she flaps her wings and she flies.
She flies. She flies good.
He don't have a remote control.
I still like that video where Caesar was on the roof. I think she was up in the trees and then down to the roof and walking around on the roof, and Caesar's starting to get leaves out of the eaves troughs, and then Caesar starts getting to the roof, the actual roof. He's like, go eating that shit or something. It was hilarious. Andrew's got a cool story about Caesar, though. Cool but sad. Like when he adopted her or bought her, she was a baby, I believe, right, Caesar? Or Caesar? Andrew? Caesar was a baby? And I didn't know Caesar's actually. You thought Caesar was a boy, but ended up being a girl. I saw that story the other day. That was kind of cool. But they had him do some crazy shit with Caesar before she bought him. Before he bought Caesar, and he says he'll never do that again. I think it was something about a bath. I said, "Get that shit out of there." Yeah, that's right. And then she started going after the roof, too. Jillian said the other day, she's talking about how sad it was how Max can't walk, or can't fly. She's like, it's really, really sad, and I feel bad for him. She's like, but can you imagine if Max started flying towards us? What would we do? He's so huge. I'm like, yeah, I can't imagine, because it was different when we got the Conyers, because they fly all over. I'm like, holy crap, this is different. She's like, Mom, I wouldn't be able to be out because Max would fly over my head and he'd eat me. I'm like, he wouldn't eat you, Jillian.
He would eat him. That's what I told her.
Did you?
Eaten. Yes.
Eat her, bite her, but.
This guy's posted a computer that you have to have a server for, and he's selling it for $50 and you can't use it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Some people won't know that and they'll buy it.
Yep. Then don't call me.
There was somebody on there that bought a computer and it doesn't work, and they were like putting their address out about the person on there and everything. It was just the other night. And people were fighting about it. Don't put their address out online.
On where?
On one of the regular Green Bay sites.
They should have just came to me.
I know. Yes, they held her underwater up to her head. I didn't get to reach down to get her not to reach down and bite. I was like, Yeah, we're not doing that again. Holy shit. She must have been scared, the poor little thing. And she was little, too. She was only like, I don't remember, but I know she was young. I remember you told me she was young. Do I clip a change what to Ellie, Eli, or Ellie? Just curious, do you clip their wings? Do I clip the bird's wing, the conures wings? No. I let them free fly. They love flying. They, like, if they're not out, say if they're not out until the kids get home, they will fly like crazy all over. And Andrew's like, "What's the problem?" I said, "Because I didn't have them out till you got home." They're, I'm trying to get the kids to bond to them more because it's their birds, but
I punched them in the face.
You should not. Oh my gosh, I want to. You want to strangle? Who do you want to strangle, Jewel, and why? Next thing we're gonna know.
Everybody.
Everybody's gonna be on the news or on the Facebook news. Jewel, I know your name's not Jewel. I know it's a different name, and I forgot.
I am posting everything on Facebook.
She's in jail. No, you can't strangle your first cockatoo. Are you nuts? I know you're kidding. I hope you're kidding. I think you're kidding.
It's faster if you put them in the oven.
I kind of feel bad eating chicken.
Why?
Because it's a bird.
You feed Max chicken.
He won't eat it. He will literally look at me, turn around, his tail feathers facing me, and like look away. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's funny. He'll make it known, wellly known that was totally absurd.
I tease Max all the time, so I'm going to eat his wings. I want Max wings. I eat chicken wings. I want Max wings. And he holds out his wing. Let me have it.
Oh, you thought he was a female and you named him Elizabeth. And now it's Eli?
Hey, today there's 57 genders. And peanut butter is one of them.
Oh my God. There was something, someone was arguing about Santa Claus. I think Jillian said that. Santa Claus. About Santa Claus, if it should be a male or a female or something. And then
I'm peanut butter now.
Someone said that it said something, well, Santa has a sack and that's that. I'm like, oh my God. Freaking kidding me.
I like it.
Speaking of chicken, do y'all hear about Smoke? Yes, what happened to Smokey? Smoke the turkey. Didn't they like rescue or capture him today and take him out to an undisclosed wildlife area? I think he's out at the wildlife sanctuary. I bet you that's where he is.
Smokey the what?
The turkey that was running wild in Ashwaubenon for like the longest time, but they took him
There's
away.
a group of turkeys that's running around right down the road over here. Every morning when I go to work,
Really?
they're right down there. There's like 30 of them.
There was one single one in Ashwaubenon that they took. They captured him. He was like, everybody made big. He had his page. He had a page too.
Well, they don't know what they're talking about because there's like 30 when they go on the highway down in that little pit. There's like 30 of them every day.
There's only one, right? His name is Smoke.
Because he was a gangster.
He was picking on kids and stuff, I guess. So somebody.
Well, the kids should have been picking on him.
I wonder if that's what happened. That's why he went after kids. But they said on there he was trapped or something. Like they got him and they brought him to an I don't remember how they worded it, but I read it. I kind of chuckled. I'm like, really? He's probably at the wildlife sanctuary. That's more than likely where the poor guy is.
Well, that's not a bad place.
No, but I think a lot of people are mad because they would just see him wandering out whenever it was like a kind of a cool thing to like, oh, there he is. Not like he didn't have a specific. He was a rebel. He didn't have a specific area. He would just show up.
He was walking around there?
It's all over Facebook. It's on like on the Ashwaubenon Facebook. I think Patty.
I think
posted a couple things.
I honestly think that people should just left them alone because we're the ones building houses on their property.
Yep. Oh shit! Here he goes. We popped a quarter in him.
It just doesn't matter. We take their property. Like, hey, let's go hunting. Here's some guns, guys. Let's go get a deer. If you want to be a real man, go catch deer with your bare hands.
Someone killed a deer. Had killed a hunter, I think.
Yes. And then guess what? I laughed. I was like, psh. Good. He shot him. He didn't know that he didn't kill him. Went up and the deer killed him.
Ooh,
Guess what?
Ouch.
If you want to be a man and you want to go get a deer Go without a gun and catch a deer with the bare hands. If you survive, good for you. And you can't say that they're overpopulated because if we didn't overpopulate the earth, they wouldn't be overpopulated because we keep pushing out the wolves and the bears and all this that keeps them down. So guess what? We have to have guns.
I wonder who made his Facebook page.
I did.
Yeah, can you post it? Right, we have turkeys in our neighborhood, and she's up by UWGB. Speaking of turkeys. UWGB, that was funny. You should post that on No Fox or on Max's page. You agree with Gary, yeah.
See? Bam!
Yeah, you did, Patty. Way to go. You put a quarter, and he's not going to shut up about it now.
Bam! I don't like hurting any wildlife. I won't even kill spiders. I let them outside.
No, you won't. You won't go fish. Andrew loves fishing. You won't go fishing.
Because it's hurting fish. Why do you want to hurt a fish? Just say, okay, think about it from a fish. Think about it from a fish. They probably think we're the aliens. It's like, we were swimming around, Bob just got taken up through the sky. And then he came back down and said he got probed.
What the hell is that?
And the fish would be like, guess what? I went out and there was no water. There was none. And they're like, you're joking, you're an idiot. And there's a group of people that's been abducted, and they're the group of fish, and they're all getting teased by the other fish because they're like, guess what? This is the way it's going to be.
Children don't smoke crack.
They're
morons. Affect you your whole life.
Like, it don't hurt the fish putting a
living proof of crack.
Well, you go ahead and put a hook through your mouth and see if it hurts. But guess what? If you're an animal lover, you're an animal lover. If you're not, you're not. Period. Now we're good.
Shush. Max's wings are growing in finally. It's so cool to see him.
Max, I'm gonna cut them. Max wants me to cut his wings. I don't cut wings.
Jewel, what are you doing to them poor spiders? Spiders on their hand. If it's in my house, no more. Do you mean you squash them?
Hey, guess what? Spiders get rid of the bugs that you don't want. Spiders won't hurt you.
That's good. There was a song when I was little. It was
The Itsy Bitsy Spider?
No, it was something about the spider.
Went up the water spout. Down.
No, it was a bumblebee. Something about a bumblebee and you.
Down came the rain.
God, it was a funny song about I'm squishing up my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? Blah 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 blah. I used to love that song.
Wow, you guys like killing bees. Bees make
honey.
honey.
If you meant me, I have not clipped in about 27 years, but I did for the first few years. That's what allowed me to share the world with Caesar. You can do it in various degrees. Like maybe you would just prevent soaring in the sky. Well, you can do that. Cool. Yeah, Max will. One wing looks really like it's all grown out, really cool, and the other wing looks like. The wings are the feather wings are there. The feathers are there, but they're like, baby shark wing. Jillian gets on that and she starts going on, but the wing is like the feathers on the one side are like you took a razor and like got rid of most part of it. It's like but he uses. I think those are ones he uses. Like he'll bend them and he'll scratch his head and his body with it. He'll actually take the feather and bend it and scratch himself with it. Crack is whack, yeah. Right there. Crack is whack. It messes you up big time.
Why protecting wildlife? It means I'm on crack?
No. Because he gets going on and on.
You guys get going bad. They have no one to sit there and help them.
Oh, Lisa, you missed Gary's theory on not damaging any wildlife from bugs to mosquitoes. Oh yeah, he claims mosquitoes won't bite him. He's full of shit.
Mosquitoes don't bite me.
He's full of shit.
When have you ever seen a mosquito bite me?
I'm sure it's bitten you, but you have not showed me. It was a hidden area.
Hidden. So all the times when you guys are getting bit up and have marks all over
you,
I
back,
nothing.
Lisa.
And I can sit at fires and everything else and not get bothered. Because I'm one with wildlife and the wildlife love me.
Oh, freaking Lees.
Hey,
oh my God.
Don't get on me. I talk to animals. Max tells me things.
He says you're nuts. You're off your freaking rocker.
You say so. Oh, that's in Indiana. Why am I in Indiana?
You gotta post Smokey's page or Smoke's page on Max's page or No Fox Patty. I wonder who actually did the page for him though. I wonder if they're gonna keep it up.
I did.
Shush. That's a pretty cool looking one.
It's got wires on top of it.
I just meant the silvery, chromy looking.
Yeah, just see if it's available. 2 hours ago, it's in Appleton.
Appleton. Patty. Relatives in Florida called to wish Lenstedt happy birthday. Oh, that's cool. Happy birthday to him from all of us. Thank you, Patty. Is there, Patty, do you know of any roller arenas open around here? Jillian wants to go roller skating really bad, and I do too. She's been, actually, this child's been asking for years. Honestly, I'm not lying. And I could never find one. I was excited to come back to go to Mary's roller rink, but it was closed, I think, for a year or two now.
Because it's stupid. No one likes rollerblading and
roller skating. 4 wheels.
Nobody likes it anymore.
One with the wild.
Nobody likes it.
Gary, you're going to be one with the wildlife until a bear eats your face. They're not going to be...
Watch this. Ready for this?
Oh, he's the
what
bear.
Would you guys do to me? What would you guys give me if I go up to a bear, she videotapes it, and I pet it on the head?
My ass won't be anywhere near a bear like doing that. I'm going to be like...
I'm going to bust out my videos of me holding and petting cobras.
He has them. He's nuts.
And me petting them on top of the head.
I know there is one.
I will post pictures of me holding boom slings. I will post pictures of me picking up gaboons.
Would McKenna go roller skating?
What's roller skating? We don't do roller skating.
Shush.
We only go roller skating if we all go bungee cord jumping.
Well, that sure the hell is not going to happen in this lifetime.
One for the other. One for the other.
Mary had a really good...
Mary had a little lamb.
No, it was the roller rink in Ashwaubenon. It was a really good one.
Mary had a little lamb.
Not a big one at Costco. What's a big one? What are we talking about? A big one? A big what?
Costco is
a big bear?
I'll go play with it.
Of course you would. Cool. I know there's one here because the October, the day before Jillian's birthday, 26th, there was that big dance thing that I was taking videos of and stuff. And Jillian's friend's mom asked if we go to the roller arena the next day because it was her friend's birthday, which I had no clue. I'm like, no, it's Jillian's birthday. We would love to, but we already have plans. And she she was gone. She was like shyer than me. I'm like, well, shit, I don't know where it is, but I know there's one open around here. I'm gonna hunt for it. That'd be cool if we could go. That'd be fun to go together.
Only if we go.
Jillian's only 8 though, but I'm sure it should be fine.
No. We gotta go bungee cord jumping.
A big bear at Costco? Where?
Let's go say hi.
Where? I gotta tease my dad. He has nightmares about bears and like talks about bears all the time, like really weird shit. Like these bears get in the house and they
get in the house because we took the lamb from them.
They do weird stuff to the family or eat his food or sit in his recliner. Like I think he's making this shit up because he's been known to do this, like just to be goofy. And then I'll figure out after a while that it was a joke. McKenna's 13. I thought she was older. That's cool. St. Mary's rink, maybe? I don't know. We got to check it out. I really, really, really want to go. I want to go roller skating. Yes.
You have to jump.
Do you guys have dogs, Patty? I don't think you do. Oh, yes, you do, don't you? I'm pretty sure you have dogs, or you used to have dogs. Little guys. My dad hit an elk or a moose and ran. It ran in front of his... What?
That had to be a lot of damage hitting a moose.
In front of us, squished his face against the window. And that's not the funny part. My dad freaked. He was trying to ask me if I was okay. I was screaming. I kept saying, "You killed it! You killed it!" By the time we turned around, I had jumped the fence. Holy shit!
Yeah, moose are big.
Damn, that's a big thing to hit your car with. I'd be like, holy shit. Stay in the car, don't get out. He's going to be mad. That guy that lived at the Bears for months until he got... Oh, snap. Really? Yikes. I would love to do that with a gorilla, but I know that's about the same thing. Be eaten.
A gorilla would not eat you.
No? Would just kill you, right?
Gorillas don't No, eat humans. No, they'd probably kill you, but you wouldn't be eaten.
Speaking of that poor kid, the poor gorilla, I was so sad when they put him down.
What gorilla?
The
What are you talking about?
gorilla in Ohio that they put
A
down.
long time ago, they shot it.
It wasn't a long time ago. It's only like been 3 years.
That's a long time ago.
You guys know what I'm talking
child, okay.
Harambe. That's what it was.
A child fell in. Yes, it had to be done. Yes, but that's what happens when you put animals in captivity. They're going to be animals, and then we had to protect the
But then
human.
they showed that he wasn't being aggressive.
But it doesn't matter. You don't know. It turns anytime, just like Max turns anytime.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
I'm a big wildlife person, but
here
at the same time, it's not here we go. It's just that it's a fact that it had to be done to save the child, because if they didn't do that and the child died, the zoo would have been ridiculed for not doing anything first. So no matter what way they took, they were going to get ridiculed.
Yeah.
And they said, we're going to take the ape's life instead of the baby's life. And that's what they chose.
Yep.
Now, a lot of people don't understand that, because they want to look at the bad only. That's the only option that they had. Because if someone would have went in there after it, if that gorilla was trying to protect that baby, it swinging it like a gorilla baby, it would have died. It would have died instantly. It would have been it would have lost an arm, or dislocated. It would have been something serious. And that's what I'm trying to say is it had to happen. But that's what happens when you put wildlife in, like birds, in captivity. People get upset when they're bit, or they get upset when something bad happens. But that's what we're doing. We're taking an animal out of the wild. They don't know what we're doing. They don't know what a house is, or a microphone is, or a radio and music is, or a big bop, or what this.
Yeah, they
don't know any of that.
Not their nature.
So when something happens and we get bit, we try to put human emotion into it instead of it being, what it is. And that it's sad to say, but that was the best option available, or the baby would have died. If the baby would have died, that zoo probably would be closed today.
You're right. Hi, Michelle.
That's what I'm saying, is not many people know. Is it a sad story? Sure. It was the parents' fault for letting it happen.
Yes.
But at the same time, the zoo did the best thing it could to save the child, and they chose to take Ape's life that never showed aggression his whole life.
Gorilla, but yeah.
Gorilla, ape, same thing.
Oh, see, now we're not going to get along on that part. Gorilla.
It's a great ape. Monkeys have tails, apes don't. It is an ape family. Do you want to fight?
We can agree to disagree on this. A gorilla, I call it a gorilla, you can call it a great ape.
A gorilla now here we go. A gorilla is a common name given by human beings, so it's done. If you want to go by scientific name.
No, Julie couldn't have tranquilized it because
the tranquilizer won't be instant. It would have made it upset.
And they could have reacted like in a very violent way. Possibly that's why they couldn't do that.
If they would have tranked it, if they gave it enough to knock it out instantly, it would have killed them anyway. And then it would have been a worse death. And if they would have tranked it normally, it takes minutes, and it could have got aggressive before that time. So the only way to do it would be that. And that this is coming from someone that's dealt with large animals before. It was the safest way for the child. And if they made another decision and said, we're going to save the ape, and the child would have been harmed, it would have been bad.
Yeah, and sometimes the tranquilizer makes them like go cuckoo. So they did the best that they could. I shouldn't have said that, but that made me shut the hell up. Whatever. Yes, but I call it.
It is called a gorilla, but it's in the great ape family with chimpanzees and orangutans.
It was so cool. The first time Gary took me to the Toledo Zoo.
Ready for this?
It was awesome.
I don't know how to pronounce it. It consisted of chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans, and humans. Because humans, not many people will agree with this, are animals. We're nothing but animals. We're just one with higher intelligence. That's all we are. These primates are collectively known as great apes. Those that belong in I can't pronounce that family consist of the very least 12 species of gibbons. Monkeys, unlike apes, however, have tails.
Okay. Anyway, we have a zoo here.
Bam.
After I've been to Ohio zoos. Our zoo is like.
Okay, here's the difference between the new zoo and the new zoo is a very small zoo. They're not funded like some of the bigger ones, and she's used to going to Toledo Zoo, which is one of the largest ones in Columbus. The new zoo has a few things that no other zoo has. You can actually pet the giraffes. That is not seen at many zoos. That is very, 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 very cool. And I actually say that they have a path that you can walk and you see it all. While at the bigger zoos, you got to backtrack a lot because it's so large.
Yeah.
So at the new zoo, you can go spend a day and you can see it all.
Yes.
At the Toledo Zoo, you can't see it all in a day.
No.
It's impossible. If you want to spend any quality time at any exhibit, you're not going to see the whole zoo. The zoo is huge in Toledo, and the Columbus Zoo is huge too. What's up?
I just remembered Jillian was little. Well, she's little now, but she was, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4. And the silverback was next to the window, and he went smack, and it was a really loud noise. And of course, that's the one time I didn't have my camera on. I didn't get it, but Jillian hung on to me like she just squeezed me. I thought she was gonna like squeeze me to death.
That was kind of funny.
It was. That scared the shit out of me too. I won't lie. But the first time we went there, it was cool because I don't know why, but each gorilla had come out. There's a lot of gorillas at the Toledo Zoo, and they came out in like they were in a dance line. No shit, they would line up. They lined up and they did something. I'm like, that was the coolest thing I ever saw. I don't know what they were doing, but it was really, 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 really cool. Can you feel the spots? Can you feel the spots on a giraffe? I don't know.
I've never thought about it when I was petting them.
I'm going to try it next time.
All I know is when I went to the new zoo and I could touch the giraffes because I love giraffes. Giraffes are really, really cool. And at the Toledo Zoo, with everyone I know, I can never touch the giraffes. The curator there would not let me put the giraffes.
Columbus.
And what's that?
Columbus, you can touch them now.
Yes, Columbus, you can touch them now
if
too.
You want to sit in line
but the
for
new zoo, they actually, you can go up and pet the giraffes and feed the giraffes. It is amazing. I'm going to tell you guys something. That's one of the coolest things in the world when the giraffe comes up.
Good night, Patty. Cool. Thank you for visiting.
I love the new zoo when it comes to that.
And we were at the Columbus Zoo, and it was cool because they have got a huge gorilla enclosure. They've got them outside and inside, and all sorts of different primates. It was
but it's really Columbus. They're dumb.
Like, I could stay there all day and just check out all their different primates. And they had
apes.
The apes were, some of them were making more apes. They were doing all sorts of cool shit. It was just so cool. But I saw the straw moving on the bottom, and I looked down, and there was a baby gorilla. It was just a bitty bitty baby, and it was just like a perfect, like on a movie. Like, it was covered in straw, and then it just slowly, like, it was moving its arms and legs, and it was slowly falling off of the gorilla. I was like in heaven. I was just flipped out. The tongues freak me out. Those things are long, the tongues. Have a good night, Patty. I don't know if you're still here or not. Thanks for chatting.
Oh, it's 11:07 already.
The monkey you held, was it a marmoset or it wasn't a
marmoset.
A marmoset, little guy. I'll find the picture and I'll post it again. But the primate section,
I believe it was a marmoset, if I remember right.
The primate section in Columbus Zoo is cool. They got all different kind, like tons of different monkeys, but the gorillas was the coolest because they got the outside gorillas and they got a big, huge enclosure that goes like a moon. They're all around you, and it was just so cool to watch them communicate with each other and interact with each other. I wanted to sit there for, like, I could go in when they open, and I would love to just sit in there until they close, and I wouldn't even want to leave then. They just intrigue me so much. They always have. I know, bird tongues freak me out, especially woodpeckers. Someone said, I think it was Renee, I can't think of her last name, but it was Renee said they're like little potatoes. And I never thought about it until they're like stretched out potatoes. They're funny. And I swear they use them like another finger, because I'm always watching Max. I'm always like, he intrigues me. Like, I just like watching how he does stuff and new things he does or how he does things. I love it. And he was using he was getting big pieces of wood. Like I have this 5-foot hanging toy I made, Jillian and I made him, and he'll use his talons sometimes and sometimes not. Like he'll just chew on the one that's hanging, and he'll move it with his tongue just right, and then he'll start chewing on it and move it with his tongue and move it right. My husband had a spider monkey. He said it was nasty. It bit people and threw his poop at people. That's why I love them. They're so freaking cool. And played with itself. And I just love monkeys. Like, I've always have ever since I was little. That's one thing that I can say I'll probably never own. They're just really cool.
Oh, she says that now. I'll go get her one, then she'll complain.
I wish I was. I don't want to say I wish I was alive at a different time period, but my great uncle had a chimp. He brought it home from the war, and they had it for quite a while, but then it got out a window one day and it was gone, and that uncle is now passed on. So I can't ask him stories about it, but I really wish I could, because that had to be really cool. But I guess one day it just got out the window and it was gone. I believe it was like a big chimp. It had been like so cool. Like really, really cool. I seen a cool animal on Facebook. It was like bush baby. What? Show me. Or if you see it again, send it to me, Lisa, please. Tongues freak me out. I've never seen a woodpecker tongue. What's a woodpecker tongue like? Is it like the regular bird tongue, like that, like a cut off pinky stuck in their mouth too? I like the potato one too. That's funny. My caregiver had a spider monkey, but got jealous when it had her first daughter. So did she get rid of it? I love monkeys. That is so cool. I guess she got rid of it. Well, that's a bummer. She already has a monkey. Who has a monkey? I have a monkey? The camera's backwards. I'm trying to go that way, and it's showing me that. Oh, there we go. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think I got to move Max's perch over a little bit because he's too close to the Conyers cage. She had to get rid of it? Yeah, I suppose. I always wanted those. Every guy's ever seen those finger monkeys? It's real. They're like itty bitty little cool monkeys. Thank you, Lisa. I'll check it in a minute, or actually when I'm done. But they're like about yo big. They will hug on your finger. A real live itty bitty teeny weeny yellow polka dotted monkey. They're not yellow polka dotted, but I had to add that in there because it just kind of went with it. It would be cool. I guess they hurt like a mother when they bite you. Bush baby. What is bush baby? I have to look because now I'm interested. I was just gonna watch it.
Wild
after.
baby.
Huh?
Wild.
Oh, it's a What is that, Gary? It's a.
I don't know.
Sugar baby or something.
Oh, I know. I can't think of it.
I see what it is.
They're cool though.
I gotta find that picture and I'll post it of me holding the little guys. Those weren't finger monkeys. They were about that tall, maybe, I think. Yeah, about that tall, and they had long black and white striped tails. No, a woodpecker's tongue wraps around its brain to protect it while it's pecking, so it can extend its super long. What? Are you teasing? Are you joking?
I have no clue.
Holy shit! Their tongue wraps around their brain? Are you like joking?
I'm not sure about that.
That's
I don't know.
crazy. That's nuts. A bush baby, okay. His super long out there beaks. I've never seen it ever. I always like them because they're like, you know, they're around because they're always nailing on the trees. My dad was worried about it because he has a log home. Actually, it's all logs, those big, huge logs, and yeah, pretty expensive. And it wasn't a lemur that I held, and that's not a lemur, the one that you showed me. He does. My dad doesn't want woodpeckers out there because they'll put. I think one woodpecker did get a hole in one of the logs or started a hole. Not a sugar glider. Seriously, that's nuts. I never knew that. That's on their brain and shit. Oh my god. I want to learn more about them now. Now you spiked my interest. That's crazy. How'd you learn about that? It's not a sugar glider. Sugar gliders are small. This is like a bigger looking marmoset. No, I don't know what it looks like. Is that a sugar glider? It is true that toucans can't bite hard because their beak is too heavy. My friend tried to breed toucans. Unfortunately, they were imported. The female died. She kept them in the greenhouse. She took the male inside and put it in a cage. I felt horrible for it. It would go.
I've never owned a toucan, so I could not tell you. Talk
to it and feed it grapes. It does. I'm gonna look it up. I am. Yeah, you sent me. I saw the bush baby. Jew is a woodpecker. The woodpecker is the one that sticks his tongue around its brain.
Well, you can sit your tongue. I'm going to get drink.
Are you?
Yeah.
One that sits around its brain. I want to know about that. That's like weird shit. You think the Moluccans and cockatoos would do that to protect their brain while they're screaming their heads off? Like when they told me how loud Max was going to be, and I heard him at the rescue, I'm like, well, that's not that bad. And I heard all the birds were screaming and doing stuff. It's not that bad. And Andrew had told me, I'm like, yeah, that's loud. But holy shit, once Max got comfortable here, it's loud. I want to find a decibel thing.
Jillian
Speaking
is still
of,
awake. She never seen me.
Oh shit, Max saw you. Uh-oh.
And Jillian's still awake.
Is she?
Yeah.
Good, because then we can check her sugar and stuff. Another bird group posts bird facts occasionally. Cool, I want to check it out. Oh, I was on a page today. I was ready to just like, after Gary posted that post on NoFox, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to remember, just scroll and don't say nothing. Scroll and don't say nothing.
I posted nothing on NoFox.
Don't say nothing. But it just pisses me off when they say, you have to have your bird in a bedroom with no lights and no noise 12 to 14 hours a day. Really? I go fucking nuts. I'm not going to put Max in a room for 12 to 14 hours a day. And
we're building an addition on our house, and it's going to have no windows, nothing. It's going to be a room that is dark so they never can see anything.
Like, that's abuse. You're going to put them in a freaking... You're going to neglect your bird for 12 to 14 hours a day. Why? That's just mean, and I would...
Well, it wouldn't be a day, you got to count the night.
Well, shush. Like, that's a long time.
Well, I'm just being honest.
No, we don't want honesty. I'm just kidding.
Max seen me was screaming.
They went black out. They're telling this girl because she had just gotten some birds, and they need to be in a blackout room. No noise, nothing, for 12 to 14 hours a day, and they need to be covered in this blackout room.
Here's the new rules for a bird. If you adopt a bird, you're not allowed to talk to it, look at it, anything for 57 days, 6 hours and 14 minutes.
Cool.
And then you have to leave it in a room, a dark room, and never open the door, never let it see light of day for 3 days straight.
I think I'd go crazy.
This is stupid. This is the stupidest thing in the freaking world. What it is something bad going on to the bird, and then people say, oh, it's stressed out and it's hormonal, put it away for 14 hours a day. It's stupid. Think about it. The birds that do the best, if you talk to people, the birds that do the best are the birds that get a lot of attention. Mm-hmm. Max would not be doing as good as if Laura had to work.
No.
Look, Max has a person here all day, every day. He has a flock. He has someone here with him. And that's why he does good. Now, I can't tell everyone to quit their job and be with their bird, but locking up your bird for 14 hours, 12 hours a day, or 12 hours, that's what they were saying.
This one today was 12 to 14.
I don't get it. I don't get it. They can do what they want to do.
I'm not going to do it. I just think that's mean.
I'm going to prove to the world you can have birds breed and they be nice. I'm going to prove to the world that touching the bird's back does not mean it wants to have sex with you.
If I were to listen to the rescue, they said only the top of the head. Do not go down the back of the head. Do not go past his shoulders. Oh my God, he's going to bite my face off.
Every time the bird sees me,
it is a huge pot of crap.
Every time the bird sees me, he lifts his foot up and starts scratching his head and wanting me to pet every other part of his body.
I'll get a video. I have a video. I just got to upload it. Like, it drives me nuts. And then, you have to have, in this dark, secluded room with no noise, it still needs
Here's Gary's rule.
Cover on the cage.
You have a bird, love the hell out of him and spend time with him. Let him play. Let him run up and down on your floor. Let him have toys. Talk to him every time you see him. I mean, just love them. Have fun.
They're very social animals.
Very social animals, and that's very. He wants to talk to me now. He's seen me.
How dare you frickin' leave without talking to me?
He really wants me to go over there.
He's pissed. I don't know if you guys can hear him.
He's like, that's a call. So he's calling his flock saying, hey, I seen you. Why aren't you here still? And I'm telling you guys, birds want love. That's all they want. And you know your bird better than I know your bird.
Love and attention.
Yeah, and you know your bird than anyone else. You know your bird better than anyone else does. So don't let anyone tell you what you have to do. Now, everyone has issues and can get opinions.
That's a long-ass tongue.
But it's stupid someone go, you have to do this when you're doing perfectly fine.
I almost got banned off of one of the cockatoo pages because I think I made a post. I'm like, what kind of crock?
Let me join them.
What kind of crock of shit is this? I said, because I was like, they were trying to tell her, the blackout room and the cage cover and just all this messed up shit. I'm like, really? And they had a whole huge list of food that they couldn't have. You guys can hear Max? I think the people in China can hear him.
Yeah, he wants our attention right now. And that's what he's doing. He's calling for us. He's just calling for us saying, come here.
I can't go get him. He might, when I bring him in different rooms that he's not in.
He gets a little flustered.
He gets flustered and sometimes he will get nippy. I have to slowly get him used to rooms. Like when I brought him upstairs with me. And this was back in April, I think. I had to literally take his big ass perch, carry it down the stairs, hiding underneath it because I thought he was gonna bite me. It's when he gets in a different room that isn't used to, he gets nippy. I don't know why that is. Why is that, Gary? Because he's just not used to it.
He gets stressed out. New surroundings. That's why I say the rescued bird should be taken out of that situation right away. New surroundings can stress them out. And their only way of defense is getting nippy.
And he was. I was like,
Then I still say, him being nippy is not bad. If that bird wants to bite, it's going to bite.
Yes.
And he doesn't. He just lets you know that I don't like that.
I don't like that. Stop it. It's not my room. Like I'm usually in the kitchen with him or the living room or like the area between the two. I usually don't bring him in rooms. Like I even not that long ago when I redid Jillian's room, I had him in the room with me. She was gone at school and I went through all of her toys and redid everything. And he was diving towards me. I'm like, what the hell? And I remembered he's not used to Jillian's room. I mean, he didn't get me, but he just scared me. Because that beak can do a lot of damage if he really, really wants to. He's never done it. Just that one time bad was in the tub when he was scared.
Well, that wasn't when we first got him to. That's what I'm saying is birds can do a lot more damage than you see. I mean, some people have gotten bit. I've seen some nasty bites, especially on no-flocks. I've seen some nasty bites. But most of the time, if the bird trusts you, it's just a warning. It's like, hey, don't do that. Mm-hmm. Hey, I don't like that.
Don't do it. I'm going to get you back worse.
Like, I can't go up to Max and have him step up on me in the cage. He won't do it. He won't do it at all. If I do, he'll bite my arm, and then he'll jump. He won't bite, draw blood. Then he'll step up. But if I let him come out of the cage, he wants on me. And I made a mistake letting him on me. Then he wanted to cuddle, and then he wanted to sit on my shoulder. And then he wanted to get off my shoulder. Then he decided when he was on my shoulder, he didn't want to step down. He liked it, but I cannot get him out of the cage. He does not like that. But Laura can get in there and pick him up like a stuffed animal.
Like I'll go in there like this, like that.
So I know the limits. I know what he likes and doesn't like. Like, I can go up there and touch the bird anywhere on his body. I can go up there and so can Laura. But if another person tries to do it, they're probably going to get bit. And it took me a little bit to earn that trust from him. I first started by I did my fingers like this, and every time I did that, I would scratch him. And then on the head. Then he was like, okay, every time he does that, he scratch. Then he just started seeing me, and he just came in and put his head down. Then I started scratching him on the back and under the wings. And then sometimes he'd walk away. I'd let him walk away. He would go at me a little bit and let him walk away. That was it. Then eventually he said, oh, wait a second. This guy's not hurting. Now I can scratch him anywhere. He doesn't care. He knows I'm not going to hurt him. So it just takes some time. That's all it does. It takes time, persistent, and
dedication.
Yeah, and not push him to the limit. If he doesn't like it, walk away. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have an ego with the bird because the bird's got to trust you.
Yeah.
And then you got to trust your bird too. You got to be able to trust your bird. And once that trust is earned, you're going to have a great time. I mean, I love Max. I go up. He bothers me sometimes when he screams, but that's when I'm trying to work. Because when I work, I do ask Laura. I do like 6 things at one time, and that 1, 7th, or 8th thing is going to knock me off everything. I'll be watching TV, doing something on the computer, fixing the board, soldering this. I'll be doing it all at one time, talking to 4 people.
You got bitten by a macaw or almost? Ouch. You got bit by a nasty breeder bite of a friend of mine who was attacked by an umbrella in the face. Ow. That's one thing I've never posted the bites from Max because I don't know. I just don't. I have them. I took pictures of them every day to see how they changed. I'm weird. I take pictures of everything. But it's kind of cool. Like I had a rainbow tattoo on my arm. It hurt like a mother.
They're only $89. Why would I pay that guy that?
That is crazy, Rusty. That is a long, weird tongue. I've never seen their tongues ever.
What, a giraffe?
No, a woodpecker. It's really long.
I don't know anything about woodpeckers.
Once a bond is created, it's gold. Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't. It takes a lot to break that bond and that trust, but it's weird. Like I can go up to your birds, and you guys could probably do anything. I go up to your birds, I won't be able to do the same things. It's just they know the person. They can recognize people.
Well, that was cool. Speaking of recognizing people, when we went back a week later after we met Max 1 week, or gone for a week, and we went the following Saturday, and I walked into the rescue we did, and he went nuts. He remembered me, and that was like such a cool feeling. And he remembered me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm over here. Come get me. You're back. You're back. You're back." I kind of messed up my bond for a little bit with Max in April. I was kind of bummed I didn't do much, and he was kind of nippy there for a while. He didn't bite me like to hurt me, but he showed me that he was pissed because I was not doing much with him. But that doesn't happen again. I'll never let that happen again.
I told you, got to work with him every day.
It was a huge difference from working with him every day to just sitting around moping, not doing anything. Yeah, I see why it freaks you out. You give me a whole new perspective on woodpeckers. I just thought they were like cool red, beep, 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 beep. Making holes in wood. Yep, the beak was embedded.
Stupid. I was looking at the wrong state.
What? The beak was embedded into her eye socket? Holy shit. He was not happy then. That maybe was a little bit of an aggressive bite that was. Is watching. What is watching? Yeah, hopefully you find you a bird, Nicole. Don't pay them guys that much money. That's insane. That's totally insane. Need to close
that out. I'm just looking for cameras.
Cameras.
Oh.
Does anybody else have any questions? I think we're gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. I
Yeah, I'm
gotta go
tired.
check Jillian's blood sugar and get
I
her to
gotta add
bed.
more stuff to my list of $700 in Amazon. And no, I'm not spending that much money on Amazon. Laura wanted to know what I wanted, and I don't get stuff very much because I don't say. So I just filled my Amazon cart with a bunch of stuff. Then she can choose what she wants. It's pretty cool stuff in here.
Clothes.
Clothes. I want clothes.
No. He lunged into her face. I had to. Holy my God.
So.
That had to hurt bad. Yeah, I see people every so often. They'll have like, they'll post a picture and like, my asshole bird did this to me. I'm like, well, no, you weren't paying attention or something scared them, and that's why they bit you, for crying out loud. You gotta always pay attention to your burks, your beads. Shit, your birds, beak, body language, the surrounding area, everything. And then if you see him or her try to bite you, you move. You don't just sit there and take it. And anything can spook them, and it's gonna happen. They're birds. My
this
brother
might be getting taken off.
My brother manages the factory in Los Angeles. What factory? I think I missed a comment. I'm sorry, Joel. We haven't even been checking Whistling Radio.
I'm sorry.
Hello. I'm sorry, guys. I totally forgot to pop back over here. And now, is anybody on Whistling Radio right now? I mean, on Whistling Radio.
Right look, if you're on Whistling right up in the corner.
Whistling Radio Facebook page.
Yep. We gotta get a third monitor going because I don't watch it all the time. I do other stuff. I multitask.
If anybody's on Whistling Radio Facebook page, sorry I didn't pop back over. And now I lost. Oh, there it is. No, this is Whistling Radio. No Fox. I lost it. Oh, here we are. Okay.
And the cart.
The body language will tell you a lot. Amazon. Yes, body language will tell you a lot.
I'm deleting this one.
A lot.
It's not Amazon.
Even if someone knocks on the door, that could spook them out or spook them. Dog come running into the room, someone yelling, kid slamming a door, anything. In fact, I think that's what happened to you, Jules. I think one of your kids or somebody had slammed the door. He manages Amazon, like Amazon on the internet or Amazon something else.
I manage what?
My brother manages the factory in Los Angeles.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Amazon's got huge factories.
I wonder if she's talking about Amazon. And probably because that's what you were just talking about.
Yeah, Amazon's freaking huge.
That's pretty cool.
That's a job and a.
Oh my God. No, thank you. My battery is running low.
Yeah, we've been in here for going on 2.5 hours.
Holy cow.
And I don't think you were all the way up and you're running lives.
Oh, yeah.
If you just do browsing and no video, that'll last about 6 hours.
That's how I was wondering, like, what the heck happened?
And we can put the settings down where you don't use the graphics card as much.
Okay. Amazon, that's a busy, that's a cool job. That's a fun, interesting. Max is mad. That was me. Yep, that's what I thought. Lisa, that when your kids had slammed the door and you got bit, that had to suck. Yeah. Nope, actually, yeah, I know. But actually, we just know that we can't look in the carts.
Yep, that's how we do it. I do hers first. She don't look in the carts. Then she does mine. Well, I usually don't get stuff.
I was going to, but I didn't.
$551.
What the hell is that thing?
It's a computer duster, so you can clean out inside keyboards and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
That in my cart. No, thank you. Yeah, look at this. We got 500. $574. Got that.
You went through it and you did exactly what you wanted.
Yeah,
No
I
doubles?
made sure I got the good quality. So you don't have to worry. If you pick any of this, it's cool. Any of this is cool. Any of it. You just cannot go
I know,
down
poor Max.
farther. Save for later. Oh, save for later. You can.
Yeah.
Oh, look it. If I get the Amazon gift card, Amazon.
I know. I was wondering what that was.
It's an express card. You get approved for it, then it goes on that, and then they charge you interest and blah blah blah.
Oh.
Credit card. I don't like credit cards. Credit card is stupid.
I bet you Jillian left the room or something. That's why he was crying too.
So, all right. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap this up, guys.
Go see how Max is doing too.
Yeah, we got a lot going on, and I appreciate everyone staying with us.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you.
We had a fun night.
Awesome.
Did a little conversation, and a little joking around. That's what we need to do. We ran 2 hours and 34 minutes. It didn't
That's
even
the
feel
longest.
like it.
No, it didn't feel like it at all. That was our longest show.
There he is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off Whistling Radio. So people on Whistling Radio, thank you. And I'm going to go to No Flocks next. No Flocks, it was great seeing you guys. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm going to YouTube next.
I don't know if you can have a wood burner with